up for grabs now! Thomas! Right at the end! Tony Adams put through by Steve Ball. Would you believe it? Vieira is in for Arsenal and sweeps it home. It's Bergkamp. That's magnificent. Stripped it away from Tom. Henry! And it's Arsenal. It's time to go!
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Claude on the Bansters. Thank you for joining us on this Saturday afternoon, morning, night, wherever you are. Thank you for joining us. Really appreciate you coming over to watch us for this live watch-along of the Burnley versus Arsenal game. I'm actually, for the first time in probably a year and a half, nearly 2 seasons, watching it on a stream. So hopefully I'll be able to keep you in the know with the game once I'm watching it and it doesn't freeze or anything. I mean, this might be for the first time ever. Just by the way, Diesel's going to be late. He's going to be about 10-15 minutes late. Now, I might have to ask Diesel, what time are you on? Now, I know it's always the other way around and Diesel normally has to ask me, but for the first time in over 2 years, I think it might be the other way around. And I might have to ask Diesel what time he's on when he comes on the stream. And there we go. See, there we go. It's already... Hold up 2 seconds. It's already gone tits up with the stream. Oh, goodness sakes. 2 seconds, guys. Right, I've got it back up. So, yeah, you're going to have to bear with me today, everyone. Obviously, the timer and the score will be up on the screen, but I will try my best to keep you all in the know. So, yeah, thank you all very much for joining us. Who we've got in the chat today. We have got John French. Hope you're well, John French. Warren, Team Talk, everyone, don't forget, Warren has got a great and fantastic channel himself on YouTube. Everyone, please go over and give him subscribe to him. Just remember, even though it says subscribe, it doesn't mean you have to pay. It just means a follow, basically. So everyone, get over there, give Warren a follow. He's a fantastic bloke and he does great content. Default Dude, hope you're well, mate. Craig, hope you're well. Lone Star's in the chat. Hope you're well, Lone Star. Hope you're good, mate. Gooner for life. Who else we got? James Dunlop, Jimmy D. Hope you're well, mate. Tony C. Keo's in the chat. Hope you're well, mate. Who else we got? Tony Blackwell. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're good. Omar's in the chat. Our first super chat of the day from obviously Diesel's brother from another mother. He's out in New Zealand. Randy Viper, obviously one of his disciples. Thanks, Tel, for saying fans like us don't matter. Who said that, Randy? I didn't say that at all, mate. That actually comes from the other side of the argument, your side of the argument, because apparently me and fans like me who want Arteta in and get behind the team, we're deluded. We're all deluded. And why do we celebrate a win? So, I don't know what we're expecting today. Hopefully, if you look at some big Arsenal accounts that are Arteta at, today they finally come out, stop hiding behind curtains, like I've been saying for so long now, is that they don't want Arsenal to win. They don't want Arsenal to win. They've come out and said it today. They want Arsenal to lose so that Arteta can finally get sacked. They've come out and said it. So everyone who's on the Arteta out bus, you watch now. Diesel will follow suit very, very shortly. He will be saying that too, same as most Arteta out people. So I've said that they've been hiding behind the curtain, and that is their real full truths and their faults on the matter of Arsenal. They don't want Arsenal to win. They don't want Arteta to succeed. And let's be honest, this is the worst thing that could have happened today. Was our best 11 at the moment, probably, which is the team lineup. They did not want that to happen because obviously, we could still lose to Burnley. Let's have it right. We could still lose to Burnley. No disrespect to Burnley, but we should go out and win today. But with this team today, this is again one of the best starting 11s we've got at Arsenal moving forward with this season at the moment. So let's see what happens. But I'm telling you now, the Arteta outs did not want this first 11 out. And what I will say, I'll come back to this in a minute. Let's carry on with just saying who's in the chat. Randy Viper with another super chat. I mean, bloody hell. You know what I mean, Randy? You started the ball rolling already. Diesel will not only be able to go out tonight, he'll be able to celebrate going out tonight with steak, cocktails, and God knows what with all these super chats you keep doing, mate. Really appreciate it. Tripod, my cousin, my doctor, my lawyer, my Omi. Exactly, that's what he says. Who else we've got in the chat quickly? Matthew, hope you're well, mate. Randy, again, saying, fans like you tell are why Arsenal are crap. Well, there you go. There you go. Exactly, Randy. It's your side of the call that keeps saying this. It's not my side. I fully appreciate your opinions. Your total. You've got the right to your opinions. I don't agree with them, Randy. I don't agree with them. But at the end of the day, what you say, don't forget what you say is this is Arsenal FC, not Arteta FC. So it doesn't matter if we win, lose, or draw. Surely all that counts is that we're all Arsenal supporters, and the result matters today with 3 points. Doesn't matter if it means Arteta stays in a job. Doesn't matter if he does get sacked afterwards, even if we win. Because at the end of the day, apparently, we are Arsenal FC and not Arteta FC. So as far as I'm concerned, what does that say? Is that contradictory? I don't know. Is that contradictory? When you say that, it's Arsenal FC, it's not Arteta FC, but I want Arsenal to lose today so that Arteta gets the sack. I don't understand that. But you can let me know in the chat. Who else we've got? Kane, welcome aboard, mate. Hope you're well. Who else? Delwyn Jones is in the chat. Hope you're good. Quickly, London Boy, DJ Crane, Steve FC, Swedish Chelsea fan. Jake, did I say Jake? Sorry, I'm going to probably pronounce this wrong. Parquar, is that? Sorry if I pronounced it wrong, but Parquar, thank you very much for joining. Chelsea for life, default dude. Who else we got? Todd. Oh, we've got loads in the chat today. Thank you very much all for coming over. Ethan, Zoe Thomas, Todd, Tony, thank you all for coming over. Really appreciate it. Right, let's get cracking on with the team lineup. In goal today, we've got Ramsdale in goal. Right back, we've got Tommy Yazoo, Ben White and Gabriel in centre defence, and obviously Kieran Tierney on the left back. At the moment, Sky Sports are saying we're setting up as a 4-1-4-1 formation. I don't know if that's going to stay like that, but obviously that's what I've gone by at the moment, and that means Partey has come into the starting 11 from the start. He's going to be our anchor midfielder by the looks of it. And then in front of them, we've got Pepe on the right, Odegaard, Smith-Rowe in the middle, and Saka on the left with Aubameyang up front. And on the bench, as I've just seen that my stream has gone again, on the bench, we have Gabriel Martinelli, Cedric, Lokonga, Maitland-Niles, Oldin, Leno, Tavares, Lacazette and Mari. So we've got Lacazette and Martinelli to come on in the attack if need be. Lokonga in defence, in midfield with Maitland-Niles if needed. Tavares and Oldin in defence. So we've got a good start in 11 out today. It's probably one of our best that we've had for a while, let's be honest. I don't know what you think. What's your predictions for today? Everyone, let us know your predictions for today, and I will try and get it up before the game starts. We've got 2 minutes. It'll probably roughly be about 3 minutes for me because I'll be behind. But the stream has just gone again. 2 seconds, guys. Let me try this one. No, that one ain't working. Right, I'm back up and running, guys. Yeah, so let's see what we've got in the chat. We have got Tony Blackwell going 0-0. Randy Viper going 1-0 Burnley. Delwyn going 1-1 draw. Craig going 2-1 Arsenal. James going 1-1. Parkwire going 3-1 Burnley for sure. Is there any more? Lone Star going 2-0 with ESR to score. Who else we got? Chelsea for Life's going 1-0 Burnley. Johnny's going 2-0 Arsenal. Omar's going 2-0 win for me, Arsenal. Steve's going 2-1 Burnley win. Zoe Thomas going 1-0. David's going 1-0. Flo's going 2-1 Burnley, laugh out loud. Ethan's going 2-2. Piranasu, sorry if I've pronounced that wrong, mate. He's going 3-0 Arsenal. Uber hat-trick. Kane's going 1-0 Arsenal. Liam's going 1-0 Burnley. Warren's going Burnley 1, Foundation 0. Default's going 3-1 Arsenal. Alex is going 2-0 Burnley, I think, because Burnley's at home. I think you're going for 2-0 Burnley, mate. Chopper Resan, probably boring 0-0 or 1-0 Burnley. Swedish is going 1-0 Burnley. Stan's going 2-2. I am going to go for a 3-1 victory to Arsenal. I think Wood will score today. He seems to score always against us, but I'm hoping that he doesn't. But I'm going to go for a 3-1 Arsenal win. Going into the North London derby next week, which I think we will only be 3 points behind Spurs because they're playing Chelsea tomorrow. I can't see nothing but a Chelsea win. So we could go into the North London derby at home next week, only 3 points behind them. And depending how many goals we can score today, if we get the win, and how many Chelsea beat Tottenham by, we could go above them. Now, what I said earlier on is I will say this afterwards. What I meant by that is if we do win today, I'd like to see the negative spin next week against Tottenham. Are these bigger Arsenal accounts going to come out and keep to their word and say, I hope Tottenham spank us next week so that Arteta gets the sack? I wonder if they do that. And then what they're going to do if we do beat Tottenham? And that's 3 wins on a spin. And that's the same points as Spurs next week. I mean, what sort of negativity can you still come out with? Oh, but you can't forget about the 3 games that we've lost at the beginning of the season. You can't forget about the 2 8th positions that we've done in the last 2 seasons. Is that what all the negativity is going to be about next week if we do win? I'm just trying to figure out what other spin you can put on it next week. Because that's all that you've got really, isn't it? Is that, we finished 8th twice and we've lost our first 3 games. So if we win our next 3 games, we've basically done the same as Tottenham. But we will see. You know, the game started. Let me put the timer on. The game has started. It's obviously Burnley 0, Arsenal 0. We're playing in a yellow kit. We're kicking from left to right. Odegaard on the ball at the moment. Just inside Burnley's half. Right, guys, you're going to have to bear with me with the comments and that because I'm watching on my phone. So you're going to have to bear with me with the comments and that, but I will try and give you as much commentary as I can. Right, we've got Ben White on the ball. It does look like we're playing a 4-1-4-1 formation at the moment. Gabriel goes back to Ramsdale. Ramsdale in goal. He goes long, down on this right-hand side, trying to find Pepe. Pepe gets a good header on the ball. And Aubameyang picks it up, gives it to Partey. Partey now to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe on this right-hand side, just inside Villa's half. Plays it back to Ben White. Ben White plays it to Smith Rowe into Partey. Partey takes his man on. He's running down into Burnley's half. Saka on his left-hand side to Tierney. Tierney just outside the box. Gives it back to Odegaard. Odegaard now goes back to Gabriel. Gabriel comes across to Ben White on the halfway line. Who gives it to Tommy. Tommy on this right-hand side. Gives it into Smith Rowe, into Pepe. Pepe running down the line. Oh, and unfortunately he gets intercepted. And Burnley goes long downfield. There's 2 defenders up there. And unfortunately, again, sorry, I need to just... All right, I think I'm back now. Right, Odegaard is on the ball. Gabriel. What's going on here? That's it, got it. Gabriel's on the ball to Ben White. For people asking where Diesel is, Diesel will be with us in about 10 more minutes. He's running late. He will be with us in 10 more minutes. Gabriel now on the ball. Ben White. 3 minutes gone, and Burnley has hardly had a touch of this ball at the moment. Arsenal's had all the possession. Ben White's on the ball again. Burnley's not really pressuring, just leaving Ben White on the ball. Smith Rowe now into Partey. Partey with a great ball out on his left-hand side to Tierney, who brings it into Burnley's half on his left-hand side. Cuts it back to Odegaard. Odegaard into Aubameyang. Into Saka. Saka plays it out to Tierney on his left-hand side. Tierney gives it back to Odegaard in the middle of the pitch. He brings it back over onto this left. Gives it to Saka. Saka gives it back to Tierney. Tierney takes on his man down his left-hand side. Gets the cross in. And he goes straight to the keeper. Unlucky. 4 minutes gone. And it's still Burnley 0, Arsenal 0. And now Burnley are trying to bring it forward on this left-hand side. They go for a long ball again. Right downfield. Ramsdale comes out and clears the ball. What's happened here? Is that offside? Yeah, Burnley's offside. So we've got a free kick here, deep in our own half. Ramsdale's going to take it. Oh, no, he's not. Yeah, he has. He's took it, and Ben White's on the ball. Ben White gives it back to Ramsdale. Ramsdale into Odegaard, into Partey. Partey with a great ball out onto his left side to Tierney, who gives it back to Gabriel, who goes back to Ramsdale. Partey now. Partey inside to Aubameyang. That's a great ball. Over on this right-hand side to Pepe, just inside Burnley's half, who gives it to Tommy, running down the wing, who gives it to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe on this right-hand side, gives it back to Pepe. Pepe goes back to Partey, who gives it to Odegaard in the middle of the pitch, who plays a great ball out on his left-hand side to Tierney, who's inside the box. Plays it across. Oh, my God, how is that stayed at? That was a great little pass back there from Tierney. I think it was Pepe who took a shot straight at the keeper. Let's have a quick look at this. Odegaard plays a great ball out to this left-hand side to Tierney, just inside the box. Takes a great touch. Oh, no, it was deflected. The keeper saved it, deflected, and Pepe got his head onto it, but he couldn't control it properly. It goes out for a goal kick. Still Burnley 0, Arsenal 0, nearly 6 minutes gone. Here we go. Kicked out from goalkeeper, but Arsenal intercept straight away. And now Burnley have got it on this left-hand side, deep in Arsenal's half here. A cross comes in. There's no one in the box whatsoever for Burnley, but Gabriel clears it and pushes it out for a corner kick. First corner in this game to Burnley. 6 minutes gone. Let's see how Arsenal can defend this. Here we go. Corner comes in, and Tommy gets up and heads it straight out. And what a great header out it was and all. And now Arsenal are mounting attack straight. Oh, Aubameyang. That was poor from Aubameyang. We could have been straight on the attack there, but Burnley intercept. And they're trying to come down to win on this left-hand side. Still got the ball. And they've had to go backwards. Great pressuring from Arsenal. Odegaard pressuring them right the way back to the halfway line here. Now they've mounted the attack on this left-hand side. Corner cross comes in. Well done. Ramsdale calls for the ball and he picks it up. And it's keeper's ball. Now Arsenal, what are they going to do here? Ramsdale's got the ball. 7.5 minutes gone. Still Burnley 0, Arsenal 0. Ramsdale gives it to Partey. Partey gives it to Gabriel on this left-hand side. Gabriel now plays a good ball into Saka. Saka gives a little cushion header back to Partey, who gives it to Smith Rowe into Saka. Saka can play Pepe. Play him. He plays Pepe on his right-hand side. Pepe inside the box. Cuts it. Oh, he tried to give it to Saka. Why didn't he just go for a shot? And Aston Villa clear it, but only to Tierney. Tierney gives it to Partey in the middle of the pitch. Partey to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe to Partey. Partey into Odegaard. Odegaard now into Aubameyang. And he gets tackled, and it's a Burnley foul. Aubameyang fouls there on the Burnley player. Halfway in, Burnley's off. But it's still Burnley 0, Arsenal 0. 8.5 minutes gone. Just got the camera on Arteta in a moment. He's in deep thoughts.
Because of malfoundations. Come on, Terence. Foundations FC in the house. Sorry, I'm late. How are we all? Hope you're good. Hope we're all well. Did I ever hear you saying that for once you're in the same boat as me?
Yeah, I said that for the first time in nearly 2 seasons, Diesel, I'm streaming the game, so I'm probably going to have to ask you for the first time ever, what time are you on, Diesel? And it's going to be a joke if I'm in front of you still.
Exactly. Do you know what? So far, so good. I'm 8:16, 8:17, 8:18. I'm still probably behind you, aren't I?
Shut up. Oh, yeah, really? Is that what time you're on?
Yeah. What are you on?
9:45, 46, 47.
The picture is perfect. It's just the time. Hang on, let me try and find another one.
Yeah, the picture I've got is absolutely brilliant, to be honest. But it keeps coming up and then bloody, the adverts.
Yeah.
It's the only problem. But yeah, it's I'm on 10.
Oh, hang on. 9:50, 9:51, 9:52.
Oh, you're only about 10 seconds behind me now.
Yeah, that'll do. That's fine.
But I can't pause it or anything, unfortunately, today, Diesel. So
not a problem. How are we all? How is everybody in the chat? Hope we're all good. Parquois, DJ Crane, Pepsi Pack.
Parquois, is that how you say it? I think Parquois. I said that earlier on. So if I did get it wrong, really sorry.
Parquois. It's the foundation.
Come on, Partey now to Tierney on his left-hand side. Tierney into Odegaard. Odegaard goes with a long ball trying to find Saka, but gets intercepted, and Burnley try and bring it away with a quick break. But Arsenal intercept it straight away again.
I'm surprised he's playing Ben White. I had a feeling he was going to drop him,
Oh, that's a great interception from Ben White there again. But Burnley got it on his left-hand side, and Tommy puts it behind for a corner kick. No, I was confident he would play Ben White. I think this is he's more or less his team going forward.
Oh, what's going on here now?
Sorry, I just see a super chat here. Craig saying, "Tell what is the process because I don't see it." We'll talk about that in a minute, Craig. I can't watch 2 things at once. I'm not as good as Diesel like that. Not with my phone.
Give me an hour, Craig, so I can Google something.
I'm surprised you haven't come on yet and come out with it.
Oh, God.
How come you haven't come out with it yet? I was saying this earlier. The big Arsenal Arteta out accounts today have finally come out from hiding behind the curtains, like I said on my stream the other night, and finally admitting it. And it won't take long before you follow suit. And that is, they want Arsenal to lose today so that Arteta can be sacked. Like I said the other night, that is the real truth behind the matter at Arsenal and the Arsenal fans with the Arteta hats. And it's only time before you follow suit, Diesel. Now, they've all started to come out the woodwork. They want Arsenal to lose. And like I said, the best thing is going to be next week. If we win today, I want to see the same things from all these Arteta out accounts saying they want us to lose against Tottenham next week and all. Because apparently it's not Arteta FC, is it? It's Arsenal FC. So it doesn't matter if Arteta wins.
According to you, though, it's Arteta FC, isn't it?
No. I'm backing my manager, yeah. But if he goes, I'm still going to support Arsenal. Win, lose, or draw.
Or will you go with him? So if he goes to
No.
another club,
I won't. I'm not like yous, where all yous are bothered about because I see you liked it again the other day on Twitter. Was all this shit about what's happening with Guendouzi, where he is, and what's happening with
he's doing the business, mate.
What's happening with what? But who cares? You're an Arsenal supporter. Arsenal. It's you're supposed to be liking all our stuff. I
don't agree with the decisions being made at this club, Terence.
Yeah, that's fine. You can say that.
The stream I did because I broke down every little. I debunked you, so I broke down every little thing.
Yeah.
Right, that you said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
And unlike you, I am all about the club, not the man who runs the club, not about the man who's in charge of the team selection today, the manager. Yeah.
Right. So if you,
you're very quick to say it's a results business, right? But why
did you say that?
When we say that? No.
I said you said that.
You did the other day. You said it's a results business, but you don't say that when we lose. The minute we win a game, you come out. It's a results business. It's a results business.
I said that's what you say, and Kenny Ken says it all the time. That's what you say. If it's a results business, then it doesn't matter if we only won 1-0 against Norwich because we got the 3 points. That's what I was trying to say. It's a results business. We got the 3 points. So come on. That is exactly what I'm saying. But again, like I said, I'm not allowed to celebrate.
We're meant to forget all the games previously. We're meant to forget. We just have to focus on that result against Norwich. So we can't talk about or analyse or figure out. Well, you're saying it because we won a game. Saying that. You know, and then I saw that super chat right by Randy, and that is more or less what you are saying, Tel. What you're saying is, what's the problem? I went to the stadium against Norwich, 60,000 fans in there. Everyone's happy. Everyone was buzzing. We had a couple of pints before and after the game. What's the problem? There is no problem. It's all in all in your head. What? Because there's 50,000 people in the stadium. So only the fans who go to the stadium, only their opinion matters. Tel. No. Arsenal got millions of fans, not 60,000. We got millions.
I did not say that. What I said was, mate, you got a call. Go on, mate. Go on.
Give me 2 seconds.
Oh, I thought it was a call. He ain't winning you, is he?
Hang on. Oh, what?
You're scared of spiders as much as me, then.
Mate, I just saw something big on the door, and I thought, no, I've got a Dyson Hoover, man. I thought, no, I can't even pick that up. Sorry.
I can't stand spiders, mate. Oh,
no, it looked like a cockroach or something, but no, I can't do that.
Oh no. I totally agree with you, mate. Use the Hoover. Spot them.
Oh dear. Sod that. Right. Right, where are we?
Oh, shit, I forgot to put it up and all. Right, what we got here? Pepe on the left-hand side. Oh, Odegaard trying to get through, but Burnley win it back.
Right, so 1653, 1654.
Oh, yeah, I'm on that. That's what I'm on. 1656, 1657, 58.
Oh, yeah. You're seeing Sean Dyche at the moment, yeah?
Yeah.
That's it. Lovely. Perfect.
Yeah. So, yeah. So it's still 0-0. Burnley 0, Arsenal 0. 17 minutes gone. I've just seen that Watford have gone 1-0 up against Norwich. Emmanuel Dennis has scored. Still Palace 0. Liverpool 0, Palace 0.
Oh.
Man City 0, Southampton 0.
Are you watching this? Arsenal versus Burnley. It looks 50-50. This is meant to be Arsenal FC. You know, the Invincibles, 3 times Premier League champions. Is this your process? I'm assuming he's talking to you, Terence. But
All right. Tierney on the left. Come on. Odegaard plays the ball in. No, that's going to go straight to the keeper.
18 minutes gone and it's still 0-0 and we're not even dominating this. I mean, like, what's this about? How have we not scored 3 or 4 yet?
You tell me.
Lack of
Tierney's on the floor at the moment. I think it's just, and someone's been booked. Arsenal was saying it was an elbow here. Let's have a look at this. They're going to show a replay. It looks like Ashley Barnes is in the middle of this. I'm going to show a replay.
Hang on, I've got to see that again. Hang on.
Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing, man.
Oh, Tierney, come on, man. Grow up.
He's put his hand in his
face.
Stuff
like that winds me up.
Yeah, no, I do agree with that. Yeah. And he's got a yellow card for it, though, Ashley Barnes, but...
It's nothing.
Saka on the ball. Oh, no, sorry, that was Partey. Into Saka, into Tierney now on this left-hand side, running down the wing.
Thank you very much, mate. That's actually a big compliment, actually, because Morecambe and Wise were legends. So, yeah.
Do you know what? That is true and all in height-wise and all.
Yeah. Come on, Luke. It's what I do best, mate. It's what I do best, my son. Come on. Let's get ready to rumble. DJ Samuel, big up yourself. Very quickly, guys, because I think I saw a comment from Joanne Smith about the film. I actually did watch Candyman last night, and I've got to be honest, Nina was right. It weren't all that at all. I was very disappointed, if I'm honest with you. Very disappointed.
Go on, Pepe. Well done, Pepe. Running down and all right. Go on. He's got a corner. Well done. Come on. Corner to Arsenal on this right-hand side. Great win for Brentford earlier. 2-0 they won.
So I think we got to make some new merch. With
foundations.
Was you aware that you must have said that 50 times in your stream?
It's the truth, you know. That's what people keep asking. You know what I mean? So it's, you know, it's fact. Come on, Gabriel.
Oh God. Lone Star, I finished it, mate. I finished it a couple of weeks ago. It's brilliant. I recommend it to anyone. Clickbait. It's on Netflix. Watch it. It is so many twists and turns in that series. It's brilliant. Absolutely.
I ain't seen that yet. But Sex Education series 3's out now, so I'll be watching that later.
So I've never seen that.
Oh, it's really good. Really funny, man. Really funny. Yeah.
On Netflix.
Netflix, yeah. Netflix.
Oh, okay. It was Craig. It was. You still got to watch it though, ain't you, and make your own mind up on it. But yeah, I agree, mate. It went all that. So Jordan Peele film as well. So I was quite surprised because Jordan Peele's films are normally sick.
Do you know what it is, Diesel, for me lately? Because obviously Candyman's supposed to be like an horror, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like a thrill seeker. Do you know what I mean?
Nothing beats the original. Yeah.
That's what I mean. But these films lately, they keep coming out, these horrors and that. I think they're going backwards, if you know what I mean. They're more like, I don't find them scary like, you know, not that I found films scary anyway in the first place, but years ago you had a few sort of jump in your seats and things like that. You know what I mean? But you don't get that anymore. I don't know if that's just me, Diesel, or not.
No. You're right. Yeah, you're right. I think we're see, The Exorcist, the first one. You know, for me, I think that was absolutely brilliant. But you have to remember that came out at a time where just the world wasn't expecting that. Do you know what I mean? It was such a. So I can imagine, you know, when it came out I think it was in the 70s when that came out, or the 80s. That was a big thing. If a film like that come out today, it's just another horror. You know, I think that's what it is now. I think we're not as easily shocked or scared anymore. I think back then it was quite a taboo subject, wasn't it? How far horror films. Now they just push the boundaries, don't they? But yeah, man, it's like that film, Open Water. Yeah. The couple in it, like who get left behind. See, like things like that, like they scare me a little bit because it's just so real. You know, like you look at it, you think that could happen. That could happen. Do you know what I'm saying? And that I look at things like that and I think, oh, and then you straight away you think, if that was me, if I was in that position, what would I do? You know you're going to die. There's no way out of this. There is no way out of this. And as soon as you see that fin pop up out of the water, you know it's just a matter of time. And, do you know what I mean? It's things like that. It's such a mind fuck. But,
I get where you're coming from, though.
Oh, yes. Candy in front of my mirror a good 5 times, and somebody knocked at my door with a large box of candy. Lovely job, Lee. Scrumptious. God, I might try that in a minute. If someone asked me to do that, though, say it 5 times, I wouldn't. Just in case. No, I wouldn't. What's the other one tell? What's the other myth? Is it Mary Rose? Or, if you say your name 5 times at night, you get
Macbeth
a strap. Is it?
Yeah, Macbeth, you're not allowed to say it on stage, I think, 3 or 4 times. I don't know. There's an old Charles wife, you know what I mean? Old wife tale.
Exactly. Lone Star exists. Yeah, my ex-wife. She was a salt then, was she, Lone Star?
Beetlejuice, yeah, Gibraltar. Beetlejuice, remember that?
That's a great film.
Beetlejuice.
I'll get a Zegler for you. You want something to nosh? Great film, brilliant. Michael Keaton, I swear, what an actor, class. Yeah, in my opinion, he's still the best Batman for me. In my opinion, not much going on in this game, too, is there?
No, I've been trying to keep a look at Sky Sports news, the chat, and the game.
Oh, good ball, actually, to Tierney.
That's a great ball, yeah, Tierney. Come on this left-hand side. Tierney to Odegaard. Yeah. Odegaard plays it into Saka. Oh, Saka, what are you doing,
Saka just easily pushed off the ball. Come on, guys.
Well done, Pepe there. Made Burnley run it out for a throw into Arsenal on this right-hand side. 25 minutes gone, still Burnley 0, Arsenal 0. Still Man City 0, Southampton 0. As far as I'm aware, I think it's still Liverpool 0, Palace 0.
That's it.
And Watford are still 1-0 up.
Bloody Mary, that's it. Nice one. Cheers, Liam. Yeah, that's the one.
Bloody Mary, yeah. That's it, yeah.
Say that 5 times, apparently you get a scratch on the... you get something. You just wouldn't do it, though, would you? Like, I don't know. Like, have you ever done an Ouija board? I have once.
Yeah.
Not in my place. I've done it at friends' and do you know what? That is actually real, you know, because I'd noticed a couple of things, man, in the morning, and I thought, nah, I'm out, I'm gone. Can't mess around with stuff.
Not staying here again.
So, honestly, mate, I'm not even joking.
I'm not easily scared, to be honest. These all like that. I would quite love to, you know, when they do like them ghost walks and that in a castle or something like that, and in the dark. That's about me. You know what I mean? I'd do that. I'm not saying that I wouldn't get shit scared. Do you know what I mean? If something fucking
I would do that. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'd like to do that. That's my sort of thrill. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No.
Or you know when you go in the like the House of Horrors things. You know what I mean? Years ago, like they were the best ones years ago. I mean, all this. Remember when you know what I mean? You used to go in like a ghost house or something like that, and you had people that actually come out and scared you from the pitch dark and that. Do you know what I mean? They probably can't do that now because of health and safety and all that rubbish. But
yeah, so like what I say to you, all good things come to an end. And I mean, not just in football, all things in life, all the things I used to love years ago. Now it's such a PC world, and it's all, as you just said there, regulations and health and safety and this, that, the other. So I'm saying it's getting too political now. It's just
of course it is,
And Septic, you know, I love this name, you know, Septic Meatball. Where you got that name from, I don't know, but that is class. Septic Meatball, you know.
Come on.
Oh, quality. Oh, mate. Do you know
Sounds
what?
like that should be like a kid's cartoon or something like that, you know, like a Disney film.
Yeah. Septic Meatball. I love that show, though. I'm a celeb. I couldn't do it, though. My phobia is rats, man. I know I would get that trial. You know that when you have to lay in the coffin with the rat. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. And leaving on rice and beans I sod that. No. Mind you,
I think
they
I
offer
could.
20, 30 grand, I'm taking it. Do you know what I'm saying?
See, I'm obviously, like I just said, I'm really scared of spiders. So that would be my downfall. Do you know what I mean? Putting your head in with them fucking massive big spiders as big as your head. Do you know what I mean? Sod that. But I think the competitiveness would take over, to be honest. Saka running through the middle. Oh, that's got to be a free kick right on side of the goal area. It's a free kick, dead centre. Yellow card to Burnley. And now we've got a free kick, dead centre of the goal. But yeah, I think I'm not a lover of rats, to be honest. These all, do you know what I mean? You don't really see them there, if you know what I mean. So I don't really know how I would act random. Snakes and that don't really bother me. Not, you know what I mean, and that, but it's just the spiders.
I like this one. The only thing Terence is scared of is Arteta in the job centre. That is so true. Quality, Stephen Creamer. Quality. Oh, brilliant. Oh, Hope Gaming. Diesel, please ask Terence, has he listened to Arteta's press conference? If he has, then ask him, what does bumps in the lights mean?
I haven't, to be honest. I'll have to have a look, and then I'll let you know later on. I might do another stream later on tonight with the review of this game. Because obviously, I don't know when I'll be able to do one next week. But hold up, we've got a free kick here. Looks like Odegaard is standing over. Is it Odegaard going to take this?
Yeah, it looks it.
Odegaard with the free kick here, centre of the goal.
Good
Just
goal.
outside the box. What a goal! What a goal! Get in there. Left-hand corner. Great free kick from the boy himself. Who is this kid, Odegaard? He's shit. Why have we bought him?
Oh, here we go. World class now, isn't he? World class.
Why have we bought him? He's crap.
World class.
That was a world-class free kick, I tell you. Great free kick.
The next Mesut Ozil.
Just a replay here.
Do you know what, right? All joking aside, I was thinking earlier on, right? Why do we? I swear we've got a set piece coach, but yet our set pieces are rubbish, aren't they? When was the last time? Right, we scored from a free kick? It's probably in the Europa League. No, with Pepe. You know when he got them 2 goals?
Yeah. I can't remember.
Probably the last time.
Yeah.
Probably the last time.
Probably.
That was not last season, the season before.
You know what I was going to say there? If you watch that game, it's a great free kick, don't get me wrong. 1-0 to the Arsenal, but I think the keeper was too far to his left-hand side for me. If you look at that again. That's what I would say if I was a Burnley fan. I think the keeper was Pope, is it? Is it Pope in goal for Burnley?
Yeah, Nick Pope.
I think he was too far over to the left-hand side, but that's 1-0 to Arsenal. Gabriel, look at that. Well done. He's given a free kick. How does he give a free kick for that?
Saka needs to get the ball and run like that every single time. I see him too often taking the easy side-wide passing route. Saka needs to play more like Sterling, and he's capable of it. Yeah, I agree with that, actually. I do agree with that. Very good at carrying the ball, but he's got to start taking more risks instead of playing the easy pass all the time. Mind you, you can say that about all of them.
Yeah. Still Man City 0, Southampton 0-2. Burnley got a free kick here on this right-hand side. Just on the edge of the area. In line with the edge of the area. This is on the right-hand side.
Oh, hurry up and take it, will you? Christ.
For God's sakes.
Westwood. Looks like Westwood's taking this. Oh, deflected off someone there. Oh, he's kept it in.
It's right hand side. Burnley still got it on its right hand side. Cross comes into the. Oh, it goes deep. Well done, Tierney, getting a diving header out. But Burnley get the interception. And they've gone right back to the halfway line. Well done again for Odegaard to pressure in and to go back to the halfway line. Still Liverpool 0, Crystal Palace 0.
Entity bouncing boobs from the 80s.
Yeah, what a great film that was and all.
Was that the one where she gets like abused? Like they
she's laying there naked on the bed. She's laying there naked on the bed and she gets all the indents in her boobs. And
that's it. But at the end, they put her in a glass.
That's it,
They try and trap it, don't they? They try and trap the. But you just see her like laying there, starkers.
Yeah. And that again, going back to years ago, Diesel, you weren't expecting that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, like I do think to myself, if I was a spirit or something, I'd tell you something. Have your pick of who you want, could you? Not that I agree with that. It's wrong.
Norwich get an equaliser. Norwich get an equaliser. It's now Norwich 1, Watford 1.
Woo!
Oh, apparently there's a super chat, Diesel, we've missed.
Is it?
Oh, default dude. There you go, mate.
Default dude, thank you very much, mate, for the super chat. That is going towards my steak and come on, look, I wasn't joking, people. I actually do eat this stuff. I have it every single night. See that?
Ah, well done. Is that Pepe again? Into Saka. Come on.
There you go. And also to wash it down afterwards.
Popcorn.
The best. Default dude has put Arteta's Arsenal as the best modern horror show. Facts. Yep, I don't know anyone who watches this and isn't scared. So, yeah. It's a horror show. Default dude, thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated. Big up yourself. Lovely. Gibraltar Guard LG. Diesel needs his big boy food. I've just shown you it as well, mate. Big boy, proper protein. Thank you very much. David Dundas. Diesel needs to keep his iron levels up. Yep, I certainly do. Lone Star is right there. The best steaks are in Texas.
Oh, well done, Pepe there. Come on, get it. Oh, unlucky, bro.
Lone Star, some of the barbecues I see that you guys do in Texas on YouTube, I tell you what, phenomenal. Anything barbecue, man. I've seen these sick barbecues in Argentina and Italy as well. They're massive. It's like the whole town goes to it. It's just, I'm talking tons of meat. Tons. Yeah. I could watch it all day long. I just love all that stuff. Love it.
All right, we've got Zane's in the chat. How you doing, Zane? He's
Zane, the boomerang. Come on, Zane.
What the sticker is, but thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate that.
Nice one. Thank you, Zane.
I'll tell you what, Diesel, if it carries on, mate, you'll be able to put that back and we'll be able to go Miller and Carter tonight instead.
No, I'm saying, well, no. Well, yeah, I'll put it back and put it in the fridge, not take it back to the shop.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what you meant. Let's not talk crazy here, Terence. We're not animals, but yes. Yeah,
oh,
just
for Lewis.
Go Miller and Carter, then as soon as I get back, I'll put that on. Yeah, double bubble. Jeez. Love it. Nice one, Zane. Thank you very much, mate. Once again, much appreciated, mate. Brilliant. DJ Crane, foundation is being built, Diesel. Well, we're 1-0 up, so tell.
Yeah.
I suppose it's in your favour. Like, would you agree? The foundations are we're starting to see them. The foundations, Diesel. The foundations.
The foundations are there, and he's trying to build them. That's all I'm saying. I've been saying this since the start. You know this, Diesel. Since the start, I've been saying it, and hopefully now it will start coming off. Like I said, if we get the 3 points a day, what I'm really interested in is all the negativity coming from the Arsenal fans about the game next week in the North London derby. are you all still going to be, I want Tottenham to win, so Arteta gets a sack? You've got to surely be consistent and go with that. It'd be very interesting. Next week. If we get this 3 points today and we hopefully try and get another couple of goals, the score tomorrow, if Chelsea beat Tottenham by 2 or 3 goals, then that means going into the North London derby at home next week, we could go above them if we beat them. And let's be real. The Arteta out fans do not want that to happen. It's the truth. The truth of the matter.
No chance. There's no chance an Arsenal fan wants us to lose to Spurs.
Well, they wanted us to lose today. Big, massive. I'm telling you, big, massive Arsenal accounts today. Put it out there today on Twitter that they want us.
Name them. Who are they?
There's one big, massive one. Who's our friend? Burnley. Oh, what a tackle! What an interception there by Gabriel. I think it was, who's number 10? Is that Woods? No, that's what's his name? Who's the other one? Who's Burnley's forwards?
Chris Wood, Ashley Barnes.
Barnes there was just about to get it on the volley. What a tackle there by Gabriel. Interception there. And it's Smith Rowe has just run a free kick now on the halfway line.
I've just managed to get it up on the telly. 39 minutes, 39:02, 39:03. On my phone, I'm 39:19, so it's only 10 seconds. But you can't beat watching it on the big screen.
Oh no, exactly, yeah. Tierney now putting the ball into the box, but Burnley have intercepted and just cleared it.
Go on, Odegaard. Tierney, come on. Go on. Get the crossing. Poor.
While you're saying that, Burnley are down the other end.
I'm in the game for the...
I was thinking, you colourblind there for a minute, Diesel.
2019-2020 season. Oh, dear.
Isn't it mad? You watch it from your phone, like you just said. You're on the same time as me. But just by streaming it to your TV, you lose 10 seconds.
I know, it's a joke, isn't it? I'm watching it on that, on that thing that we got though.
Yeah.
Cleared by Burnley. Five minutes to go until half time. I'll tell you what, right? One thing I will say, what a big difference it makes when Granit Xhaka's not in the team. I'll swear to God, honestly, like you just see such a difference in the midfield. It's just more athletic. If he does come straight back in against Spurs, I swear to God, I am going to go sick.
I think he's out for that game and all.
He's back for Spurs. He's back for Spurs.
You sure? I thought it was 3 game plan.
Yeah, but don't forget the cup game in the week counts as one, didn't it? So
did it? I didn't think it did.
Yeah, he's back for Spurs.
But it's only in Europe it don't count for then. I didn't really, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
This is a nice one. Credit to Terence for not overreacting to the 1-0. Members of certain channels are probably jumping up in front of the camera.
There you go.
Rolled on the floor, then got up and did some cartwheels. And let's be honest, we all know which channels he's talking about.
Exactly.
That's what they do. Big up.
Listen, even I know, there's delusion and then there's delusion, if you know what I mean. Now, that is delusion. You know what I mean?
It reminds me of, do you remember when Mickey Flanagan goes, when he was talking about where the estate, he said there's always that one family who were probably, like, and he said, look, I mean, like, we're skinned, but you're
skinned.
That's class. And he's so right though. There is always that one in there where you think, blimey, I thought we had it bad, but him over there, oh my God.
Just quickly, Liverpool 1-0 up against Palace now. Mane has scored the goal. Liverpool 1, Crystal Palace 0.
Burnley have had 6 attempts. We've had 4. What's going on there, Terence? Happy with that?
I don't care. We're 1-0. That's 3 points, son. It's the 3 points.
Come on, Ramsdale. So when I did my predicted lineup yesterday, I did actually put him in purely because he's done nothing wrong.
Who, Ramsdale? Yeah, well, obviously.
Yeah, he's 2 clean sheets. He's not put a foot wrong. I know he's not really been tested, but at the end of the day, you can only do what's in front of you. So
you can only keep a shot if it comes at you, can't you?
Keep the shirt. No, but to be fair, we've always said that, haven't we? You know, if you play well, you keep the shirt. See what you can do.
Well, if we listen to all the paper talk, then obviously Leno's back in goal for the Tottenham game next week.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting, actually, because I think he might do, because of the severity of the game.
Intercepted. Go on, Tommy. Go on, run it, Tom. He's running down the right-hand wing, plays it to Pepe. Pepe cuts inside to Odegaard. Gives it back to Tommy. Smith Rowe now to Pepe on the edge of the box. It's right-hand side. Back to Odegaard. All right, tried to play a good ball into Aubameyang, but got intercepted. But Tierney picks it up, Partey. And that comes to Pepe on this right-hand side. Gives it back. Smith Rowe puts the ball in the middle. Headed out by Burnley. But Partey picks it up. Partey gives it to Saka on his left-hand side. Into Aubameyang. Gives it back to Partey. Partey in the middle to Odegaard. Odegaard plays it right on the wing to Pepe. Inside the box. Inside the Smith Rowe. Just over the crossbar.
Unlucky.
Good build-up play there from Arsenal. But it's still Burnley 0, Arsenal 1, and we're just coming up to 30 seconds left of this first half. And it's still Man City 0, Southampton 0, Norwich 1, Watford 1, and Liverpool 1, Crystal Palace 0. And now Burnley, I've got it just inside Arsenal's half. Smith Rowe pressuring them, Pepe pressuring them. And they tried and play it downfield. Tommy, well done. Exactly how you should defend. He's got a Burnley player coming towards him, and he's running with his back to goal, and he just puts it out for a throw-in. Don't muck about, just get it out.
Yeah, I just see that. Yeah. Tomiyasu.
Arsenal just pressure. Oh, it's 2 minutes of added time. I've only just seen that. 2 minutes of added time in this first half. Go on, Tommy, get over there. Work it.
We're gone.
Yes, cleared by Tierney. Aubameyang chasing it down. He's got in front. He's been brought in. He's told him to get up. He's told Aubameyang to get up. Don't think it was a foul, to be honest. Now Burnley are trying to mount a last gasp attack on this left-hand side. And they've gone backwards to the halfway line. 30 seconds left of this first half left. And now Pepe can try and run it down the wing. He's lost the ball. But now wins it back. Good defending. Wins it back there. Odegaard, Smith Rowe, sorry. Running down now. Running through the middle. Gives it back over to Pepe. Pepe, Saka with a bad touch.
Yeah, do you know what? His first touch let him down. If he'd have controlled that, he'd have been in.
We've still got a chance here. Aubameyang goes for the shot. Straight at the defender, who's took it full pelt in the face, I think. And that's half time. Half time. Burnley 0, Arsenal 1. Half time here at Turf Moor. Wolves lost earlier on in the day, 2-0 to Brentford. Arsenal winning 1-0. Man City 0, Southampton 0, Liverpool 1, Palace 0, Norwich 1, Watford 1, and obviously the late game this afternoon at 5:30 is Aston Villa versus Everton. That should be a good game, Diesel.
What, Villa and Everton?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm going to watch that.
Yeah.
It's always been a very entertaining game in the past. Whenever those two meet up, that's a bit. Do you know what? That's a big game, you know.
Yeah.
It's a big game. Believe it or not, that's a big game. But yeah, that'd be a good game.
Right, Diesel. Half time, 1-0 up. What's your thoughts on the first half at the minute?
Slow start. I thought after 20 minutes, as a lot of the guys were saying in the chat, it was 50-50. To be honest, I got to be honest. After the first 20 minutes, 25 minutes, we up to level. I thought we're starting to play around them, and Burnley just. I think what it is as well. Obviously, we know Burnley they haven't got the most technical of players. Do you know what I mean? So I think I saw quite a bit of pressing, and if you look at it, when we press Burnley, they lose the ball or it goes out for a throw or whatever. They look a little bit clueless. We get the goal, which I thought was deserved. If I'm honest,
Good
good goal. We look like we're in control. I don't see any threat from them. Where they're going to try and, I think more so in the second half, is I think they're going to rely even more heavily on set pieces. I think if they're going to score, it's going to come from a corner or it's going to come from a free kick or something. But at the moment, let's be honest, I think they're playing all right. I think I went for a 1-1 draw. This is a game for me where I don't see a lot of goals. I just don't see it. I was going to go for a 0-0, but in the end I went for a 1-1 draw. It's just a draw game for me. But if we carry on the way we are, if Aubameyang, I wouldn't have played him till I didn't have him in my lineup. For me, I think he's finished. I really do. I know a lot of people don't agree with that. I think he's done. I really do. I would in a game like this. I went for Lacazette because even if he doesn't score, Lacazette, what you will get from him is a shift. He does work hard, which should be a given anyway, right? For all these players, don't get me wrong. I just feel he links up so much better with Smith Rowe and Saka. I do. I think
I understand. Yeah.
Aubameyang for me is just when he's not in the game, he's anonymous. It's like you're carrying a passenger. Yeah, and that was always my gripe with Ozil. Lacazette can mix it till he will get involved. Do you know what I mean? He's not selfish. And sometimes from what I see, I think Smith Rowe and Saka prefer it when Lacazette's up front. I really do. I just think those three work so much better together than what
chemistry's better. Chemistry's better.
Yeah, I do. I do. He holds it up, Lacazette, a lot better than Aubameyang because Aubameyang can't hold up his pants. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let alone the ball, he can't. Lacazette can. And I think in a game like this, obviously it allows your midfield when he holds up. You know, like what Giroud used to do for us?
Yeah.
It was selfless. Yeah. It allowed the other players to obviously come in. I think Lacazette does that more. If not, I'd go for Martinelli. But I don't want Aubameyang in the team for me. Nah, not for me. But yeah, good goal. Let me ask you a question. What's your take on Odegaard? Because it's very in the fan base, it's very mixed.
Yeah.
I mean, I put a comment up earlier on. Now, this is one thing that annoys me, right? Is that when people are talking about him and Bergkamp in the same breath. I mean, that's just disgusting. Let's stop all that now.
That's ridiculous.
Even you see that. There are a small section of fans who, everything he does, Odegaard, that's reminiscent of. No, it's not. No. Bergkamp was a one-off. I think we can all
Bergkamp done it consistently over how many years and all. We're not talking about just like after 2 games or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Bergkamp was consistently brilliant, absolutely brilliant, phenomenal, in a different galaxy to anybody else. Bergkamp was for me. I mean, he's thinking even off the ball before he even got the ball to see where people was running before he got the ball, scoring goals. Well, he was phenomenal. You can't put him in that category. They're 2 different players from that. Do you know what I mean? But Odegaard for me is he's really good. I think a lot of people don't see is because, and I'm just speaking facts here, Diesel, is that when you're watching it on the phone or on the TV or whatever, like I said, you're just watching where the ball is mainly. Do you know what I mean? Because that's where the camera is. You're not seeing everything that's on the pitch. You can only see what the camera is zoomed in on. Do you know what I mean there? I'm not trying to say that, that fans can't see, or any fans better than anyone else. All I'm trying to say is that wherever the screen is on what you're watching the football, that's what you're watching. Do you know what I mean? So when you're at the game, when you're at the ground, you can actually see everything. You can see how much running he's doing. You can see the position he's in. You can see the position he's getting in. You can see the positions he's getting back in. He run non-stop against Norwich, and he was everywhere, intercepting the ball. Now, if people go back and actually watch that game again 2 or 3 times, you actually see when people say he was everywhere, what we mean, because he was everywhere. And I think his link-up play, and when he's on the ball, if you look here, how many times did he lose the ball?
Yeah.
He doesn't lose the ball that often, if you know what I mean. I think with him, he's what it is with Odegaard for me, Diesel, is he's not a showboater, if you know what I mean. He's not a showboater. He does everything really, really good, but quietly. He just gets on with his job. That's how I would describe Odegaard for me.
What you're saying is he just goes about his business.
Yeah, there's going to be other players that shine through that will take all the credit, if you know what I mean. That's what I mean, more than what Odegaard does. You know what I mean? You've got your Sakars, you've got your Smith-Rowes, you've got your Pepes that are going to give you flair football and, run down the win and things like that, whereas he will just go about it silently. That's just my opinion. I mean, that's what I see. I just think he's like a, he's not going to stand out in a crowd, if you know what I mean, but he does his job brilliantly.
I get it. I think there's a lot of people who I hear say, when they talk about Odegaard, one of the first things they say is, well, hang on a minute, Real Madrid, how many times has he been out on loan? Real Madrid, if we're being honest, they are at this precise moment in time in desperate need of a major overhaul because they do have an aging team, right? So if he can't even, and we should say this about Danny Ceballos as well, if these 2 players can't get in that team as it is now, it's nowhere near the Real Madrid of 3 or 4 years ago. Let's be real. If these midfielders still can't get in that team, and Real Madrid are willing to let them leave, Real Madrid they're even willing to sell them and not even insert a buyback clause or whatever, then they can't be all that. But then I think, to an extent, I do agree with what they're saying. But in another sense, that's like putting Arsenal on the same level as Real Madrid. And if we're being totally honest, we're not. If a player doesn't make it at Real Madrid or Barcelona, that doesn't necessarily make them bad players. Do you get what I'm saying? Because they could be a bad player. Not even a bad player, but look who you've got to get in front of in that midfield. Real Madrid haven't got Granit Xhakas and Joe Willix and Mohamed El Nenis. They've got a class midfield. They've got top internationals there. So it's not always it's no shame if you can't really get in front of those. However, it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to come to the Arsenal and be bad players. My argument is I would like to see him, Odegaard, because I think he's okay. I don't think he's great. But the one thing I will say for him is that I'd like to, and this is just, I know you of all people will not agree with me on this, but I would like to see him and judge him under another manager, a better manager, more of a tactician. But obviously, I've never swayed with the wind. That's always been my
that's fine.
I'd like to see these players, because I said this to you the other day. If you go through our squad from back to front, it's actually a decent squad. It is a decent squad, but then we're not seeing the results aren't showing it. Our league position isn't showing it. It's not a true reflection of what of our squad, or how decent this squad is. I'm not saying this was top 4, but it's definitely not 16th. And I think for me, a better manager, an elite manager, I'd like to judge these players under another. We used to say that when Arsene Wenger was here. Are these players really crap, or is it him? Right? When he goes and we get a new manager in, then we can really evaluate these players, because it can't be coincidence. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but I see what you're saying, though. Yeah, because Ozil, it was all Ozil brought a circus with him. It was all about Ozil, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Odegaard's not like that, and I think I get what you're saying. He just goes about his business in a quiet fashion, you know.
Yeah.
He keeps it ticking. Yeah, and
Yeah.
do you know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of players like that.
I don't want it. You have it. But
there's a lot of players over the years that's been like that. If you look recently, one of the best strikers out there, you love him, Harry Kane. Harry Kane, how many times did he go out on loan before he made it at Tottenham? In fact, he was on loan at Millwall, and Millwall put a really big bid in for like a club of Millwall to take him off their hands because they loved him at Millwall, Harry Kane, when he couldn't get into Tottenham. Because I think he was on loan at Leyton Orient and all before that, Harry Kane.
Yeah, Millwall, Orient.
Yeah. There was a few teams that he went to, and then Millwall put in quite a high bid for a club of their size to keep Harry Kane, and obviously Tottenham turned it down, and then the rest is history. I'm not saying that he's going to be like Harry Kane. This is what I hate and all from fans, if you know what I mean. Just because I'm sort of giving a comparison doesn't mean that I'm saying Odegaard is going to be the next Harry Kane and be absolutely massive. Do you know what I mean? All I'm saying is there's a comparison there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. My only worry is, right, I look at it. I still can't see how Smith Rowe and Odegaard work in the same team. I just don't see it, and I think that hinders us a little bit. And I think it's going to get to a stage where it's one or the other. You got to pick one. You know, whoever you want to be in because let's be honest, many games it's like they're just getting each other's way. But I think a lot of that, if I'm honest, because there was always that debate about Gerrard and Lampard for England, yeah. I think with this, for me, and again, I'll go back to not just Mikel, but the coaching team, a better tactician, because sometimes we see these guys, like these players, they're running around the pitch like headless chickens. Not in this game, but previous games we've done. How many times have we said they don't look like they have a clue on what's going on? When so-and-so scored that goal against us, why was he over there? Why was he standing there? Why was he that far forward? Why was he back too much? Why was he da-da-da-da-da-da? Do you get what I mean?
See, I understand what you're saying, Diesel. And the reason why I've said I'm excited, and I'm getting excited now of seeing how this team plays moving forward, because like I said to you, this is more or less the team that we're going to have, hopefully, going forward. And this season, this starting 11, I mean, obviously, you can change a couple of players about, maybe, like your Smith Rose for a Martinelli, or, you know what I'm talking about, or Lokonga comes in, or something like that. What I'm trying to say is this is probably one of our strongest 11s we're put out for how long? When was the last time we put our strongest 11 out, Diesel? Exactly.
But then, I agree. But then, will we ever? We may have the odd game here and there, but let's be honest. When it comes to injuries, we are one of the worst cursed clubs.
Yes.
Not just us, by the way.
Yes.
I don't know many other teams. I look at Liverpool when they won the league, because let's be honest, Klopp more or less played the same players every single game. They were so lucky, not lucky to win the league, but lucky with injuries. Yeah, the beauty with that was they started getting injuries last year, and look what happened. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
the beauty of that was for Liverpool is that they probably only had like one star player injured at a time, if you know what I mean. And that's what we're saying. Do you know what I mean? They went through that whole season really with the same starting 11. You knew Mane was going to play. You knew that Salah was going to play. You knew that for me, what was his name? Was it Firmino? Not Firmino.
Bobby Firmino, Jota.
Yeah, Firmino. So you had them, Jordan Henderson. You know what I mean? The back four was always the same with the keeper. You knew more or less, 9 or 10 of the players every single week that was going to be starting. And we've not had that for years. You're right. We've not had that for years. And now moving forward, if we can keep, for me personally, what I wanted out of today, I just want 3 points and no injuries going into next week's North London derby with a full starting 11. That's what I personally want, Diesel. That's what I want. 3 points today, and I don't want Partey to get injured. I don't want Gabriel or White to get injured. Tierney. I want all of them players all fit and ready for next week.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Well, hopefully, if we stay injury-free, I can't see him this is something that we spoke about with the guys in the chat yesterday and the stream last night. I can't see him playing a very strong side in the week against MK Dons. I think he'll throw in 2 or 3 first teamers.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. I think because I think Mikel Arteta, as stupid as I think he is, he can't be that stupid. He must have one eye on that Spurs game. So surely, you know, he'll chuck on probably 2 or 3 first teamers or whatever. Get the goals early doors, get the result, get the game sewn up as quickly as possible, take them off, and obviously flood the team with kids. That's what I would probably do. Do you know what I mean? So if you're going to play your 2 or 3, you know, first teamers, you know, your important players, make sure that you're not playing them for the whole 90 minutes. Maybe give them a half, get a couple of goals, 2, 3 goals up, and then obviously take them off and rest them with that game in mind. At the same time, you can't go 11 kids, because if we do get embarrassed in the game, it's still a cup competition. We still want to win it.
No, exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's, you know, he's got to find that balance still, because anyhow he starts a very strong squad in that game in midweek, and we do pick up 2, 3 injuries. Can you imagine the meltdown?
Oh,
you know what I mean? So you look at it and think, MK Dons, really, Mikel? Was it worth it? At the same time, he's got to win it. You know, so we should have enough in reserve to beat MK Dons, if we're being totally honest.
Yeah. Well, the second half has just kicked off, and what I was going to say, what I haven't picked up on yet, is in that first half and moving forward, Diesel, even playing out from the back, how much confident do you feel, or do we look with that back 4 and Ramsdale in goal? Even playing out from the back, I don't want to play out from the back. That's not the way I would personally want to do it. But when we do it, you watch, because that happens. That used to happen all the time. Where Leno was on the ball, he passed it to Xhaka. Xhaka didn't know what to do with it, and he always used to lose it. You watch the difference now with Ramsdale passing to Partey, and he doing the same thing. He's so smooth on the ball, Ramsdale, same as Partey, and we get moving straight away. You watch. They just done it just a minute ago, just straight from kickoff.
Yeah, the thing is though, right? So like I said this the other day, I do think Leno gets a bit of an unfair rep. Because I don't think he's as bad as what people are making out. And let's be honest, he's saved us in quite a few games, right?
Of course he has.
I think a lot of Arsenal fans have got short memories. I'm not saying he's great, and if I can upgrade on him and get a better keeper, then I'll take it all day long. But I'm not going to sit here and listen to all this about Leno's one of the worst keepers I've ever seen. No, he's not that bad. Come on. But my issue with Leno is he's not vocal. He's not vocal. He's too nice. You know, he lets a goal in till his head's down. I like those Peter Schmeichel, those Jens Lehmann type of keepers, where they're always shouting, always talking, always communicating with the defenders in front of them. And if they need to be dug out, the goalkeeper will have no issue in digging them out. Yeah. But talk. You know, if you're coming out for the ball, no, leave it, keepers. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. You know, Leno don't do that. I look at Ramsdale, and Ramsdale seems like he's not my first choice tell, of course not. But at the end of the day, he looks like he wants it.
Yeah.
You know? And personally, I think we bought him because I do think Leno is going. He is going. He's going to go, hence why we obviously went all out for Ramsdale. So I think it's a matter of time, either in January or the end of the season, but Ramsdale's got a season to sort of learn off him and learn with him, play with him, and just, you know what I mean, get to know the club, and he's got time to do it. Rather than Leno leave, Ramsdale comes in and straight away he's chucked in. I think he's got a year to just, you know, play the games here and there, you know, and all that. But yeah, we shall see, mate. We shall see. Yes, he's been relegated with 3 clubs, but you know, listen,
one player don't make a team.
Do you know what? I was just going to say that. Like, a lot of people are saying this, and I'm thinking, yeah, but that's not all down to him, though, is it? Like, being honest. Do you know what I'm saying?
Because if it was, Diesel, let's be honest now, if it was all down to one player in them 3 teams, why would they still picking him every single game to be in goal?
Well, I mean, Liverpool fans, we've got Seamus in here and Jake. You know, I mean, did you guys say that when you bought Robertson from Hull? You know, because I didn't hear a lot of fans saying, well, hang on, you want Robertson, but he's been relegated. Right? Do you know what I mean? You know, he can't be that good if he's relegated. Yeah, but it's a team of 11. It ain't one man on his own. Do you know what I'm saying? So let's give him a little bit of credit here. But listen, time will tell, though. Time will tell, innit?
Of course it will. Of course it will, mate.
Yeah, it's what I don't like. You know, you had Ramsdale being abused on his. I think we covered that on here as well, didn't we? Several weeks ago. But like, that's disgusting. Whether you want him or not, whether you rate him or not, at the end of the day, he's just come here, and you know, people are abusing him, abusing his family, his missus, his kids, or whatever. And he's, you know, that's not cool to do to anyone. Even Granit Xhaka, I can't stand Xhaka. Right? Yeah. I don't condone that. I mean, that's just crossing the line. That's not about football anymore. That's trolling. That is pure and utter scumbag. That's filth, right? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, you know, he's here now, He's here.
Yeah.
So, you know, let's see what he can do. Yeah, let's see what he can do.
Exactly my motto.
If we're on them from the off, they're never going to succeed here, are they?
No.
For being honest, they're never going to succeed here.
And this is the difference. What I've been saying, Diesel, is that, you know, these are Arteta's players now, moving forward. He's gone out. He's bought 6 new players. Was it 5 or 6 players? Was it? You know what I mean? These are his players moving forward with the players that he bought the year before with Gabriel and Partey and who else was it? You know, a couple of others. This is his team now. But don't forget, this is what I'm saying. Don't forget the first 3 games. It wasn't still. Unfortunately, we had COVID-19. This is no excuses. COVID-19 and injuries. We had 6 to 9 players out for the first 3 games.
That is an excuse, Tel. Come on, look, he's got a decent. He's got a decent enough squad here, right? You can't say to me he had 6 to 9 players out. Right. Who are these six to 9 players? Because that's more or less the whole team.
Well, so exactly. That was injured. We didn't have Gabriel. We didn't have Partey. Then we didn't have Ben White. Then we didn't have. Who else was it? Hold up. COVID-19. You had Xhaka. People, even though people don't want him in the team, you had Xhaka out.
Ben White played at Brentford. The only game we missed was what? Chelsea.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You had 6 to 9 players out over the 3 games.
So you crap.
That's what I'm saying. Don't forget Aubameyang, Lacazette. That's 7 players there.
Right. Wait. Hang on. Let's not even talk about Lacazette and Aubameyang. Yeah, like if they was listen, Aubameyang. Does anyone know if Aubameyang's playing today? I ain't seen him.
Oh, we can't add them, can we? We can't add them because
you can't say right. It was missing 6 players. All he had was kids available. He had enough. He had enough there to have at least try to win the game or tell. I keep saying to you, it's not the score, it's the manner. It's the manner, Tell. I mean, surely, come on. He's meant to be a top-class coach here. Yeah, he's meant to be a top-class coach. So every time we lose a game, anyhow, out of his 9 players, he only had 7 available. 2 of them are out. Every time we lose, we lost because he had those 2 players out.
No. We're not saying that, Diesel. We're not saying that. Diesel. 2 players. No. 2 players is different.
Narrative now of like, whenever Arsenal lose, you're right. If Arsenal lose a game, your go-to thing now is but he never had all his players out on the pitch.
No, it's not. 2 players is totally different. And let's have it real. This is why the Arteta outs have jumped on it.
This is your family, by the way. Your family,
Hold up. This is why the Arteta's jump on it. Arteta outs jump on it because Sky Sports say it. Because BT Sports say it.
I don't follow anyone. You know that.
I'm not saying you personally. I'm just saying that they all follow it. And they always are on us, right? Because they hate us. Let's be real. Now, Tottenham lost the other day and they drew in midweek, right?
Why do you talk about Tottenham?
Hold up. Because the commentators always pick up on it. Oh, but Tottenham have got 6 players out injured. We can't really look at that because Tottenham got 6 players out injured. They've done exactly the same thing, Sky Sports, BT and all that, when Leicester lost to West Ham. Oh, but Leicester have got 6 players out. They don't take that into consideration when Arsenal got them out. Like I said, 6 to 9 players were out. But Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville was laughing on the touchline. about us because they hate us, obviously. Good luck to them. I'm glad that they hate us. I'm glad that these channels hate us because it just makes it even better that when we do come back and we do get up there, we can then turn around and say, well, there you go, son. Look at us now. Because I truly believe that we will. I'm not saying that Arteta will get us there. I don't know. Obviously, I want him to get us there.
He won't.
But Arsenal, in the end, will get there. That's got to be offside. It is offside. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Let them hate us. Like George Graham said. What is it?
That is where you contradict yourself, right? You just said there, right, they hate us, the pundits, the Sky Sports.
Yeah, they do hate us.
Right? You just said there, I'm glad they hate us. So you're saying you're glad they hate us, but then you always bring it up. So what? If they mentioned Spurs had 6 to 9 players out, but they didn't say the same thing about Arsenal, so what? But that clearly affects you, Tel. That clearly winds you up. But then on the other hand, you're saying I'm glad they hate us. Well, which is it? You either got an issue with the way they're treating us, or you haven't. It doesn't matter. I couldn't care less what Gary Neville, Sky Sports say. I couldn't care less. I don't care less about Tottenham. You have this obsession with Tottenham. Every stream you do, you talk about Tottenham. You just said we're playing them next week. If they lose to Chelsea, which, let's be honest, we all think they will, right? Yeah. And we beat this lot today. Yeah. If we do beat Spurs, then was it we're level? I'm not looking at it. It's not a benchmark to be above Spurs. I couldn't care less where Spurs are. I'm not looking at it. Oh, it must be a great season for us because we're above Spurs. This St. Totteringham's Day and all this has got to stop. That shouldn't be the benchmark for us. As long as we're above Spurs, to hell with everything else. That's not. I don't class that as a success. Tell.
So you say about contradiction because don't you remember last season when you and Claude were saying, "Look at my manager. He's top of the league. He's won the league. Tottenham. He's won the league. Look at Everton. Look what Carlo's doing. Look what Carlo's doing at Everton."
Rest in peace to Claude, by the way, people.
Okay.
But listen,
when you use
the league, be honest, out of being Claude, who was it who said Tottenham have already won the league? Be honest. I didn't say you said that. I didn't say you said that they won the league. I'm saying when Tottenham won the league what I'm saying is you said my manager. You did say that. My manager is top of the league. He's top of the league, Terry. And what was people doing 2 games ago? Look at Tottenham. Look what they're top of the league. I love Jose Mourinho. I'll take him now. I would.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So that's contradicting, isn't it? That's contradicting yourself. You're saying so it's okay when it's in your argument. When you say it, you can talk about Tottenham.
Then obviously I would talk about Spurs.
Okay, when you say, I can talk about
Spurs Hotel.
I can talk about Chelsea. I can talk about this, but when I do it,
deflect from this club. That's what you do. You deflect away from Arteta in this club.
How's that deflecting? Is that the truth?
That the truth, right? Is for people like you. People in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, and that is what you do. Right? To laugh at him over there and her over here and him over there. Yeah,
of course I'm going to laugh if Tottenham lose.
Look at your own house.
Well, no, I'm going to laugh if Tottenham lose.
You do, though, Tel. You do. You do.
Diesel.
And then, was it the other day, Tommy Tuchel and Chelsea, he can buy any player he wants. Well, no, do your research, Tel. He didn't buy anyone. He couldn't. The transfer window was closed. When he joined, he picked up a team that were literally on the floor and he took them to a Champions League title. He didn't buy anyone. Yeah, that is style of play after what a week. Yeah, and that was the worst thing to happen to you Arteta outs because that proves it is possible. A man can come in, all right.
Yeah,
he can come in. Coach can come in. He can off the floor and
you're
sort
totally
out in a matter of weeks. Yeah,
but totally right.
Chelsea got so much better. Listen, at that time under Frank, Chelsea was so bad, even we beat them. That's saying something, Tel.
Diesel.
We beat him convincingly.
What you're saying is then, if Tuchel would have come to Arsenal last season, he would have won us the league. That's what you're saying. Because you think that the squad that we had was absolutely fantastic.
Right. Guys in the chat, did I say we would win the league if Tuchel come to us? Did I say that? Did those words leave my lips?
Diesel, did you just say that Tuchel didn't buy anyone at Chelsea and he won them the league? So he wouldn't have bought anyone at Arsenal last season if that was the other way round. And if he come in at Arsenal, he would have won us the league.
You said when he arrived at Chelsea, you said he could buy any player he wants. So
he
what was when he got to Chelsea, he bought players. My argument to you is he didn't buy anyone. He couldn't.
Right. Okay, that's fine.
Couldn't.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
I agree with you, right?
So do you now agree that a manager can walk into a club where the club's on the floor and a manager can actually pick that team of players up? Is it now possible?
Of course it can. Possible? Of course it can. The other way.
But is it possible that a new manager could have come in last season and took us higher than 8th? Is it possible?
It could have done.
That's all I wanted to know.
Right. Let me ask you another question then. It's also possible, Diesel, that we could have finished worst off. Is that possible, Diesel?
Worse off if we'd got a better manager? No, impossible.
It couldn't have been. No, that's what I'm saying. So this is where the delusion comes in, because you think it's
think about it. A better manager. How would a better manager take us lower than 8th?
So a better manager, according to you, this is what I'm saying. A better manager come into Tottenham, right? Again, comparison. A better manager come into Tottenham after that manager took them to the Champions League final. And apparently, according to you, and according to Claude, God rest his soul, big up the big man, is that they're going to win the league. They're going to win the league now. They're going to win the Champions League because that's what Jose Mourinho can do. That's what he can do. And the same as Carlo. That's exactly what I'm saying. It did not happen. It did not happen, did it?
Trophy.
Did it happen?
We didn't say the league. We did not say the league. I didn't.
But I said that he won't win Tottenham a trophy. You said he would. You didn't say the league. You said he'd win him a trophy.
Lokonga's come on the pitch, by the way, guys. Sorry.
Did he? Did he or not? Did you or not?
What's that?
You said Mourinho will win him a trophy. You said it.
Yeah.
Hey, who was right?
Not the league.
I didn't say the league.
Within 3 years, he will win a trophy. He got him to a final. This is where I get out of it on a technicality because he got stuck to win before the final. Yeah? Think about it. Come on. He got him to a final, right? There's no one better in a one-off game than a Jose Mourinho. Whether you hate him or not, you can't argue his record, in one-off games, right? Yep. There's a very good chance. It's not a guarantee. Very good chance. Had he still been the boss of Spurs, he would be Man City. There's every chance he might have won that. Yeah?
No way.
Why?
Who did it? Hold up, sorry. Who did Lokonga come on for, did you say?
I think it was Saka. Or is he still on?
Well, Saka's still on. Smith Rowe, was it?
No, Saka's off.
No, Saka's here. He's running down with now. Pepe, Aubameyang. For God's sakes, what a poor ball by Pepe. I think it's Smith Rowe. Is that Odegaard?
Oh, yeah, that's Smith Rowe, yeah. Cheers, Craig Malloy. Jimmy D. Carlo was last season, Terry. He's in the past. See? Tell him, Jimmy D. See? You go tell. You keep on bringing up Carlo. Like, come on, man.
Here we go again. Well, sorry. All right. No, I will stop. I won't be allowed to say any comparisons anymore. But Diesel and the Arteta rats can have all the comparisons to help their argument as much as they want. It's okay.
So glad we're clear on that.
Glad now. I'm clear of that. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Tell him, Jimmy D. Slap him. Go on. Right, listen, all joking aside, I seriously need some nicotine. I'll be 2 seconds, yeah?
All right, mate, no problem. Switch you in a minute.
All right.
Watford have just gone 2-1 up against Norwich. Man City, Walker has been sent off. So Man City are down to 10 men at home now against Southampton. Watford are still 2-1. I think it's still Liverpool 1-0. Yeah, Liverpool 1-0 against Palace still. Watford 2-1. Man City 0-0. And obviously we're still 1-0 against Burnley. Well, that's interesting for City. Right, let's get back to the commentary on this game, people. Burnley have got the ball in their own half at the moment. We're going for a long ball into the box. Ramsdale calls for it and just collects it straight away. Saka now on the ball. Oh no, sorry, Lokonga to Partey. Partey gives it over to Pepe on this right-hand side. Pepe goes back to Tommy. Tommy to Ben White. Apparently, Terry Delusional is saying that Man City. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. Man City's done a favour by the ref. No penalty, no red card. No. Oh, what? It's been reversed. I haven't seen that. Let me know, please. Let me know on that one because I can't see that one. But at the moment, Arsenal are trying to come forward. Aubameyang, outside of the box. Let's give it away. Saka tried to retrieve the ball. And Partey has got it. Partey has given it to Saka on his right-hand side. Saka inside the box, gives it to Pepe. Pepe tried to give it back to Saka, but it gets intercepted and it's gone. VAR, I think it was. So James is saying VAR it was, Terry. Yes, it's been overturned, Steve's saying. So Kyle Walker has not, so he's not been sent off. So they're back to 11 men. Just seen that Brentford had a player sent off and all on the 64th minute after winning 2-0 in their game earlier. Odegaard gives it to Ben White. Ben White to Partey. Partey to Odegaard. Odegaard goes right across field to Gabriel. Gabriel to White. White to Tommy. Into Partey. Partey just inside their own half here now. Brings it forward. Great ball for... unlucky, but Odegaard picks it up. Odegaard gives it to Aubameyang just outside the box. That's a poor ball to Pepe, but he keeps it. And he gets a corner out of it as a poor ball. But Pepe gets a corner out of it. A corner on his right side for Arsenal. 65 minutes gone. Burnley 0. Arsenal 1. And let's see how we get with this corner. There's a poor ball there from Aubameyang, but the screen ain't on. Can you see her?
Hang on.
The picture ain't on, mate. Saka into Odegaard. Odegaard back to Pepe. Pepe puts the ball into the box, gets intercepted, but Lokonga's going to pick it up on his left-hand side. Partey, what's he going for the shot there? He's still got the ball though.
See, we touched on that. Warren has got a point, no tell. Why didn't he tell us that?
Say that again.
That Edu.
Why is it acceptable for Edu to say that he doesn't want Arsenal to finish in the top 10? I touched on it too. Because it doesn't matter what he says, doesn't matter what Arteta says, because obviously we'll have to look at the newspapers and we all believe that, don't we? Leno's going to be in goal for the Tottenham game, so it doesn't matter. That's a great ball. Go! Come on. Corner. Is that a corner?
Diesel, ask Terence this. So if Arteta doesn't, if he does get sacked, you wouldn't want an Antonio Conte whose record speaks for itself? If Arteta does get sacked, would you not want Conte?
Well, Conte himself has come out and said that he wouldn't come to Arsenal when he wouldn't come to Tottenham.
No, but if he hadn't said that,
but why has he said that? Why has he said that? Do you know why he said that? He come out and said he doesn't.
Genuinely come out and said that, though, Tel.
Oh, is that a penalty? Ramsdale, has he given away a penalty here? I think he's given away a penalty here.
Hang on.
Ben White, that's a poor ball.
That is a penalty. That is a penalty.
No, he's touched the ball first. He's touched the ball first.
No, he didn't.
He touched the ball first. He kicked the ball and then he fell over his leg. That's not a penalty. That is never a penalty.
No, the Burnley player touched the ball because he sidestepped the ball away. He got there first. He got to the ball first before Ramsdale.
Yeah, but then Ramsdale touched the ball before he touched the player.
Hang on.
You watch, the Burnley player touches it, then Ramsdale, you can't see it from that angle.
Yeah, it's hard. Hang on.
Watch.
No, the Burnley player touched it first. He did.
Yeah, and then Ramsdale got a touch on it afterwards.
Well, what's he doing?
Look, and then the ball goes the other way. Look, otherwise, it would have went straight, the ball.
I think we've got away with that. Oh, hang on.
That's a great tackle.
I've got to be honest, that was a poor ball back.
Oh, that's a poor ball back by White, don't get me wrong. But
it's not a penalty. I think
that's not a penalty. The ball would have went straight ahead of him. Do you know what I mean, Diesel?
Because I saw he got to the ball first. He pulled the ball away from Ramsdale.
No penalty. It's no penalty.
Yeah, we got away with that.
That's 100% right. 100% right. That's 100% right.
Do you know what? That is one of those challenges that I've watched 3 or 4 times, and it's still hard to see, isn't it?
But if you listen to what I'm saying, when the Burnley player touched it, it would have went straight. Do you know what I mean? And then he would have been brought down anyway. The ball would have went straight. You watch. Look, when he touches it here, the ball would go straight. But when Ramsdale touches it, it goes to the right.
Yeah. Okay.
And the game carries on. Still Burnley 0.
Say that we've seen them given, haven't we?
No. Listen. We normally, let's be honest, let's be real about it. It normally doesn't go our way. That normally would be given as a penalty no matter what. And probably an Arsenal player being sent off. So the right decision today. Come on, Aubameyang. Running down pitch. Running down the middle. Gives it to Odegaard. Saka. Shoots and it goes out for a corner. That happened just a minute ago and all in the Man City game. Obviously, we didn't see it, but Sky Sports put it up that Kyle Walker got sent off and then VAR reversed it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Obviously, I haven't seen the incident or whatever, but just seeing on Sky Sports News. So that's two decisions in 2 games, huh?
What's that got to do with what? Warren takes no prisoners, you know. What was that? Takes no prisoners.
I told you the answer. The answer is, why has he got to say anything? Arsenal fans say, why don't we, our club, communicate with the fans? Why don't they do this? Why don't they do that? No other chairman's come out and give interviews. I don't understand it. And you know why he didn't say it? Because if he did say it, it'd be right. Now, all we've got to stick by him now. And if he don't get what he says, then Arteta needs to go. Edu needs to go. These players need to go. This needs to happen. This needs to happen.
Exactly. No, I agree with you. Yeah, you're right. That's right. Yeah, because if he turns around and says, yeah, top 4, then obviously that's on him and Mikel. But obviously to keep them both safe, that's why he's not told us anything. He should have said top 4 because let's be honest, me and you, well, and everyone else last season was saying, right, even you said you're giving this man till Christmas, right? There's no argument now. Top 4, he spent a lot of money, right? Yep. Now he has to take what goes with it. I said this last night about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at Man United. He got what he wanted. He's got Ronaldo, right? You know what I mean? And Varane. The pressure's on him now. Now you've got to deliver. I've given you the tools. Now you've got to go and deliver. It should be the same with us at this club.
So you're right.
I'm not saying win the league, right? Yeah. I'm not saying win the league, but we a club of our size, stature, we need to be back in Europe. I'm sorry, we do. You know,
of course we do.
That's what all Arsenal fans want. We want to be eating from the top table again. Nothing wrong with that. But I say that, and people think I'm the one who's got the problem because I want to see what we grew up seeing. Because this isn't a patch on what we've seen growing up. Do you know what I'm saying? So all we want is those glory days back, right? He spent a lot of money, Terry. He's got everything he wanted. He's now got. So why is there still no pressure on this man? There should be.
Who you talking about?
Arteta, yeah.
Right, hold up.
Right.
Just because of what you just said, hold up. He's brought his players in this season, right? What's going on here? Why is there a wargy-bargy?
Oh, thank
Don't know what
goodness,
that's about.
Kenny. Right, let's have a look.
It looks like it's just cramped because he's picked his foot up and he's just.
That little fat kid in the Burnley end.
Oh yeah, I'll just say.
I love you like a fat kid love cake. To make it up, I'll do whatever it takes.
Some more subs coming on here. Hold up, Ainsley Maitland-Niles is coming on.
I think Partey's going off.
Yeah, Partey's going off. I'll take Tierney off now, to be honest.
Terence really finds his voice when Arsenal are winning, doesn't he? Not quite so much when we're losing. Boom! Go on, Terry's Delusion. Sick name.
When we're losing,
this is a compliment, Tell. Look, Terence, have you ever considered being a lawyer? You'd smash it, mate. I'm telling you.
Listen.
You would have got Kelly off.
Listen to what you just said yourself, Flo. What you just said yourself. He's now got his players. We now need to see what he can do with these players, and these players have got to show what they can do. Yes? Is that what you just said? You agree with that, yeah?
He needs to get top 4 this season. Minimum.
Right? Well, no, hold up. That's fine. That's fine.
Do you agree with that?
Hold up. Let me answer my question, right? So these 3 players now, yeah?
They always were his players, Tell, if I'm honest with you.
No, these 3 players now. Hold up.
Tell. No,
You're trying to get out of it. You're trying to get out of it.
No, it's not getting out of nothing. Terence, the minute this man rocks up at Arsenal, right, he accepted the job.
Yeah.
So you've got to accept what comes with it, yeah?
Yeah.
Right? Managers don't get time nowadays, right? They don't, right? But
he has got time.
No one's saying he came here and he had the perfect. No one's saying that. But
I'm not saying that either.
He had enough to get him better than 8. Yeah? So all this about Christmas and now it's next season, more game, more time. We need more players in January. We need this. No. He's been here long enough. Yeah. Right. If we can see a pathway, progression, then a lot more Arsenal fans, I think, would probably go with it. Right? Because we're seeing him shape it up. Right? But we're not. You know, we're just not. We can't all be wrong, Tell. We can't. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm saying. You know, this is what I'm saying. When I say he's been backed, you know, what I mean by that is we spent the most money in Europe.
Exactly.
No excuse, right?
Exactly.
Last season, he had. Tell. Come on, what Man City, right? He had Mari's his signing, but he plays Kolasinac, right? Yeah. You're saying once he's got all these players, and Edu said the same thing. Well, once all the players, they're just looking forward to seeing all the players fit, yeah. But Edu, who's played for us, Tell. I mean, come on. When do we ever have all our players fit? We never do. You can't keep hiding behind that. Other Premier League teams, same as us, get injuries all the time. They have to make do with what they got. That's why we have a squad. That's the purpose of a squad. Now he's meant to be a top coach, right? And I said this the other day. Arteta, as much as I don't like him, Tell, he must have something about him. Pep can click his fingers and get anyone he wants. Let's be honest. There's not one coach is turning down Pep Guardiola, but he picked Mikel. So there's got to be. I agree. There's got to be something about him. Got to be right. But are we seeing it? I know what you're saying. He's got his players fit now. Let's see what they can do. But Tell, come on, man. He's got a good enough squad there to have done a lot better in the last 2 seasons. Come on.
I'm not saying that he shouldn't have done. I'm not saying he shouldn't have done that. What I'm saying is all I keep hearing from you lot is he's got his players now. He needs to start winning. He needs to start doing this. He needs to start doing that. Like you just said.
Tell, I'm not saying win every game. I'm not saying win. Hold up. It's the manner.
Yes, I know that. I'm just going back. I'm just going back to what you said before you threw your toys out the pram again, Diesel. Is what you just said is that he's got his players now. We should be winning. We should be doing that, right? What happened in the first 3 games?
We got slapped.
Did we have all our players and all the players in there?
So we're good enough players.
I'm asking you the question.
Come on, you're going on.
Diesel, just answer the question first. Answer the question first. No, you don't want to because you know it's right. You can't bring yourself to say it because you know it's right. This is what the problem is.
You are the most. Do you know what?
We can all sit here and make out, oh no, he had the players. He had the best 11 out for them 3 players. He should have done much better, blah, blah, blah. We can all make out. That's fine. If that's what we're doing and that's what we're here for, we'll make out and we'll be deluded then.
Okay, so Ramsdale, Odegaard, Ben White, Tomiyasu, yeah? These players are a cut above the regular players that we've got here, yeah? So those players, compare his players to the players in those first 3 games. If we'd had all those players fit and playing in those games, we wouldn't have lost them, or we would.
I'm not saying we would have lost them. I think
we
would have been. It might have been a bit different. That's what I'm saying. It might be different. Might have, of course have. I can't say for 100%.
Just like you can't say, it's a certainty. That's what you're saying.
Just like you can't say for 100% that we definitely would have lost and all. You can't say that for 100%. That's what I'm saying. You can't say it for 100%. But sorry, I'm wrong there. What am I saying? Slap my wrist. You're Arteta out. Arteta outs know the best. So yes, you're right.
Yes, finally, yes.
Right, we're going to get smacked today.
I agree with. You're right.
Exactly. We was going to get smacked today. We was going to get smacked today and lose and draw, like we was going to get smacked and lose and draw last week. And then hopefully going into the top of the game, we'll get smacked and lose again. And then hopefully you get your own way. That's what I'm saying. I've got no say in the matter. I can only give you my opinions. But yous don't. It seems like that yous don't, and not you personally, but most of the Arteta outs now have come out today and said that they want this man to lose to get the sack.
So what? You've seen 1 or 2 accounts say that, and that
big can. You always mention about.
I don't care if they're big accounts. See, this is the issue, yeah. This is the issue, right? With these super fans for mud,
delusion,
absolute mud. They do not talk for us. I don't care if they've got 300,000 subs or 200,000 followers or whatever. Right? They may have more followers and subs than me. Doesn't make them a better fan than me. They don't speak on my behalf, right? Forget who just because these big accounts. Why have they got big accounts? Why? What? Because they all have an AFTV background. If me and you was on AFTV right? Look at Ty. We all know Ty chats shit. Yeah, Ty could start his own YouTube channel tomorrow, and he'd probably get thousands. He'd probably get thousands. You know why? Because he's well known, because he comes from that platform. We don't come from that platform, yeah? So it doesn't mean because we don't come from that big platform, we can't be, as big a fan as what they are. Doesn't matter. I don't care. Any single person on that platform, if they say the sky is blue or the sky is black, then we must agree with it. They don't speak for us, right? That's why a lot of people like tuning in to watch us. Yeah, because we're not sheep. Yeah, we have our own mind over here.
Exactly.
Yeah, so when you keep saying, "Oh, I've seen big accounts," so that's their opinion. Let
you say that all the time. You say that about the other side of it. You say that about the other side of it. Well, when people do dances outside the fucking street at the stadium, and when they celebrate a goal, you say it all the time that they're delusional and that they're finny. That's what I'm saying. So it's okay for you again to have your opinion and your say on the matter because it backs your argument up. But when it backs my argument up, it's none and void. We can't use that. You can't keep comparing, Terry. You can't keep doing this. You can't keep doing that.
So let's be honest, right? You're gassed right now because we're 1-0 up against Burnley, and
I'm not gassed. I'm gassed. I'm gassed
because
we are getting another 3 points. Who is this?
It's because we beat Norwich 1-0. That's why.
Diesel, who is this? Who is this? Yeah. It's Arsenal, the same as what your badge is on your chest right now. Doesn't matter about anything. It's a results business coming from you, Kenny, and everybody else. And that's what matters the most.
That when we lose,
hold up. You said in your link the other day is that apparently we want to win. We don't care if we lose 5-4.
Yeah, I stand by that. You guys, you just want a day out. You want a day out.
Your argument.
You want to go to the Toddington. You want to have a few beers, and you want to see some attractive football. That's all you guys want. You don't want trophies. You're not interested in. You're not interested in.
Stick by your principles. Then it's a results business. We are winning 1-0.
You don't say that when we lose, Till.
We got 3 points.
You don't say that when we lose, though, dear. We
What's
beat
that?
Norwich, and
Well, we
all of a
can't
sudden,
say what
like,
we do.
you come out of hiding because we beat Norwich, and then you say it's a results business. If we'd have
No,
lost,
I don't say that.
if
I
we'd
don't
have
say it's
lost
a
to
results
Norwich,
business.
if we'd
You
have
say
lost
it's
that
a
game,
results
would you have
business.
come out and said that? No, you wouldn't.
You say it's a
Yeah,
results
your
business, don't
narrative
you?
changes week to week. Yeah,
Diesel, do
like,
you
like
say
you
that or
went
not? Do you
out
and
after
Kenny say that all
Villarreal,
the time?
and then look, you went back on yourself.
Kenny,
And you were blaming it
Diesel.
on emotion. Yeah, so you can't
Diesel.
sit there. These super fans who say one thing, oh, sorry, I was angry yesterday. I've had time to reflect. You would be the first one, right, to dig these guys out. But you did the same thing against Villarreal. So why is it okay for you to do it, but then anyone else does it, you have an issue with it? It doesn't make sense.
What?
Stick to your opinion. Yes,
it is my opinion. That's what I'm saying. It is my opinion. I'm just saying. You always say it's a results business. So if it's a results business, surely, obviously, you want to see a performance. Obviously, you want to see us, you know what I mean, go out and smash people. But ultimately, surely, if we just win 1-0, you're happy with that because we get the 3 points. We're going up the table. You want to be winning trophies. You want to be in full spot. Surely you should be. Obviously, we could be reserved. Obviously, we could turn around and say, do you know what? We won 1-0 today, but we was fucking lucky. Do you know what I mean? We was lucky. Burnley was all over us, for instance. You know what I mean? They had shots galore. They was peppering our goal. They was doing this, that, and everything else. But you know what? It doesn't really matter because guess what? We got the 3 points today. So we move on to next week now. We've got Tottenham next week. Let's all get up for that. Let's all get behind the team. Let's smash Tottenham and see where it takes us. No, it's not about that. What it will be is that, oh, well, we got 3 points today, but it's only Burnley. It's only Norwich. Really and truly, we should be beating these teams. It'll be all the excuses again coming out today, let's be honest. You know what I mean? Building up for the game next week and saying, well, you know, it's going to be a bigger test next week. Obviously, it's going to be a massive test next week. But let's see how many times that these Arsenal accounts say, well, Tottenham were under strength next week because apparently they've got 6 players out. So Son will be out and these other players will be out. So that'd be another excuse for all the Artetas out next week. You know what I mean? That, oh, they didn't have a full strength squad out next week if we do beat them. It's a big if because obviously we don't know what's going to happen yet. I've just lost my game again.
Right, look, let me ask you a question, right? When the likes of Kenny Ken and myself say it's a results-based business, it's a results-based business, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you, before I carry on with what I'm going to say next, do you agree with that or do you not?
Well, of course it's a result. Everyone knows it's a results business. Everyone knows that.
Well, yeah, everyone knows that.
Everyone knows that.
But we're not seeing it, are we? No, but we're not seeing that, Tel. To the fans, it's a results-based, right? So you'll say that. But what you're doing is you're talking with that Norwich game in mind because we 1-0, 5-0, 10-0, doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we got the 3 points, yeah? Right? But when we say it's a results-based business, you're not talking about last season or the season before. He's lost a hell of a lot more games than what he's won. He's broken records that no manager really wants to break. He's broken records for the wrong reasons. So if we are going on, we know it's a results-based business, but obviously the board clearly don't. Because if they did tell and they had the same outlook on it as what we do in terms of it's a results-based business, this manager, he wouldn't be here today. He wouldn't be here, right? He's lost a hell of a lot more than what he's won, right? He's flopped in the 2 years he's been here. So to us, it's a results-based business. To Edu, Vinay, and the board, it's not. That's what I'm trying to say. So when you talk like that, you're talking about the Norwich game. But a lot of Arsenal fans are disgruntled and frustrated because of what we've seen for the last 2 seasons, right? This stems back. It's like these fan cams that I watch. What, you sack him? It's only been 2 games. It's not 2 games. Where do people get this from? This is overspilled from last season and the season before. But you guys, the start of a new season, right? You shut off all the past. You shut off last season. That's done now, right? Yeah. You forget about last season. It's all about now going for. Well, hang on a minute. You have to compare to last season because progression and this project or process you call it, you have to look at it from where the process first started to how it's going along right now. And if you can see progression, then great. But a lot of Arsenal fans can't. So when people say,
no, but hold up, you're saying a lot of Arsenal fans can't.
It's not only been 2. You have to judge this man when he first got here. You have to.
But you're saying a lot of Arsenal fans can't. There's also a hell of a lot of Arsenal fans that can and see that we was in a bad situation and see that we needed to reset and see that we needed to start rebuilding the foundations from the bottom up. A lot of fans can see that. It's not just one way. It's not just, you know.
So, no, I agree with you.
blah,
I'm
blah.
not saying that, right? But you said, right, you went to the Arsenal game against Norwich, right? And all you saw, right,
No, not
was
just
a lot
me.
of Arsenal fans.
Not
No,
just me.
I'm not saying it was just you.
Kenny
I'm
King,
saying
come
that
on.
you saw,
Kenny King, come
right,
on.
you and Kenny saw a lot of Arsenal fans singing, cheering. Everybody was buzzing, right? The atmosphere was great, right? Going into that game, we were bottom of the league. And all you saw, you and Kenny, was a full stadium, right? A full capacity of Arsenal fans who were happy as Larry. That is why we have so many scumbags in this fan base. And that is why you telling me that, and I believe you and Kenny, I know you're both not lying, that there lies the problem, right? Going into that game, we were bottom of the league, 3 games, no goals, and we've lost all 3 games. And yet we had a buzzing crowd. Yeah. The situation that we're in, we had a crowd that were buzzing. That is why the club is in such a mess.
Do you know why that was? And all no, Diesel.
I stand by that.
Because do you know why? Because they're behind the team. Apparently, it's not Arteta FC, like all yous keep saying. This is Arsenal, our club. So all them supporters were going to support our club. Of course, we don't want to be bottom of the league. Of course, we want to help our club move forward. So that's what the fans were doing. They was the 12th man. We was the 12th man out there. As Tedious Reviews once said. We was the 12th man. Well, what do you mean, do you? Because so that's what I'm saying. So would you, if you had a season
they're
ticket,
behind the team.
A season ticket,
when have they been behind us, Motel? Why does support not go both ways? Why is it always what more can the fans give the club? Why is it we never get anything come back? Why is it always one way? Why is it always we as fans, not only do we have to shell out for free kits a season, not only do you have to you and Kenny Ken upwards of £2,000 for your season ticket, not only are burgers and hot dogs going up by about £5 every single season, right? Not only have you got to pay more for your travel, because we all know transport's going up, not only have you got to do this and do that, right? But we've got to give more, and the club, there's nothing else coming back.
But you don't have to.
But see, this is where me and you argue, because I speak on behalf of the fans. You don't. You're more in their camp. You're with Ed doing that. Yeah? Because they're cheating us, Tel. They're cheating us. I think support should go both ways. They should be doing a lot more for us. Right? Because fans are doing their part, Tel. I'm sitting on here with you, taking 3 hours out of my weekend, and we both work our nuts off all week. But we're doing this because we're Arsenal fans, and this is what we do, right? But sometimes, Tel, the club don't support us in the same way that the fans support the club. Yeah, but let's not talk about that. It's all about fans. What more can the fans do? Come on, man.
Hold up. But there's what you're saying is you are going just on one side. You're going on just one side because you're saying that the players that we've gone out and bought are all shit. Basically, they're not the players that you want. They're not the players that you would have went out and bought. These players are not going to make it at this club. These players are going to turn out to be crap. Arteta's going to turn out to be crap. Arsenal's going to turn out to be crap. That is all that you're thinking. That's what I'm saying.
What do you mean going to turn out? They are. Listen.
Oh, so these players that he's bought, the ones that have just come in, they are going to be crap. That's what you're saying.
No, because watch the stream I did. No, hang on. Right. I spoke out of turn. You said about the manager. Right. I said they, wrong word, I meant him. For me, my opinion, he's already proved he's crap, right? There's no, he will turn out. No, he already has. Right? We've seen it. Yep. Yeah, he's had long enough. The players, right? I said in the stream the other day, are we being, because of something that Chig said, right? Big up to Chig, yeah? He said, are we being too overly harsh and critical on these players? Because in his opinion, under a better manager, could these players flourish? And when I looked at it from that side, I thought, you know what? He might have a point there. Because I'm the first one to sit on here and say, I sell every one of these, so they're all crap, you know, they're right? But then at the same time, too, how many times have we done a watch-along and we've said, you know what? These players train every single day, but yet when it comes to match day, they ain't got a clue on what they're doing. So you have to look at the coaching because they can't be being coached properly. They can't be, right? Because they're always out of position. And let's be honest, we make the same mistakes every single game, the same defensive errors. But these players train every day.
No, we did. We did.
Trained out of them.
We did.
Yeah?
We did.
I'm saying.
In the last 2 games, when we've had a different back four, we've had different players in the midfield, we haven't had them mistakes at the moment. We got a bigger test next week against Tottenham, because that will be a bigger test with these players that we've got now. And we will see, obviously, in that game with that bigger test and how these players are going to cope with the pressure and if they're going to make any mistakes and things like that. But like I said, this is 3 points now in the bag. We are now on 6 points. We are now going into the Tottenham game next week, the North London derby at home, knowing that if Tottenham lose tomorrow, depending on how many goals Chelsea score tomorrow, we can go above them. If that does happen, which is a big if, Diesel, and it is 1-0, it's finished 1-0, so the 3 points are in the bag, right? We could go above Tottenham, right? I'm not saying that that's a great achievement. We should get a trophy for that or whatever. But go back 2 games ago, a lot of Arsenal fans, especially Arteta outs, were saying, oh, fucking hell, look at our club, blah, blah, blah. Tottenham are top of the league. Arsenal are bottom of the league. And rightly so. They didn't take in consideration, in my eyes, in my opinion, about our players being injured. But what you've done was you're taking into consideration that next week, probably, if Son's out and they've got 6 other players, that it won't be their full squad. Believe me, that will be mentioned somewhere along the line, right? But next week, that's what I'm saying. If we do get a win, right? Tottenham won the league in August, like they did last September. We was bottom of the league. 3 games later, we be the same as Tottenham, who won the league in August. They won their first 3. They lost their next 3, hopefully, if we win. Our first 3 games, we had 6 to 9 injuries. Our next 3 games, with all our players back, hopefully, if we do win, our new players coming in, 3 games on the trot, we win, and we beat the North, and we won the North London derby. Surely, we're all hoping for that, because I know for certain that I am. Even as an Arteta out, surely you want us to smash Tottenham. Surely, Diesel.
Yeah, of course I do.
Right, exactly.
Which is what I said to you. Which is why I said to you earlier on.
Just quickly, 0-0 Southampton with Man City. Great result for Southampton. Go on, Diesel.
Yeah, big up to also Ruthless Schooner as well. I see him in the chat earlier on. We haven't spoken to him in ages.
Yeah,
there he is. Big up yourself, Ruthless. Hope you're good, mate. Hope you're well.
Oh, good, mate.
And thank you for tuning in. But yeah, no, which is why I said to you earlier on, when you said, I think you've seen a couple of accounts who have basically said they want us to lose against Spurs or something. I was like, no, come on, son. No Arsenal fan, especially to Spurs. You know what I mean? But obviously, I suppose fans of our age and older, and this is no disrespect to the young'uns, but I suppose we'd know a bit more about, this is a war. I said this to you, like when Arsenal played them in the pre-season. Yeah, and I said, a game like that, that would never ever be a friendly. That is a war. I don't care if it's pre-season or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? Never ever lose to Spurs. So obviously, you know what I mean? So obviously that is a game where of course we want to win, Tel. But I'm not blinded because we've won a couple of games, because we've seen it. We've seen it so often with this team. Before he got here, by the way, I'm going over the years, right? Over the years where that hope creeps in. We've won 2 or 3 in a row. And as fans, you can't help but think, oh, hang on, could this be the moment? Could this be the time? And you don't want to, but you can't help it. Something comes over you where you think, you start to get a bit, oh, hang on. And then it comes crashing down again. And you feel like, oh, my God, I've just been mugged off. Because I allowed myself to get excited. I allowed myself. And then they'll put in a performance where you look at it and you think, hang on a minute, how comes you were playing well and trying against Burnley, and yet this game, you were at walking pace again? Why was you pressing in that game? Because they pressed quite well today, I must admit. But then in the next game, Tel, they don't. And it's like, hang on a minute, do you think you've made it because you've won 2 games in a row? Yeah. That is where I think, no, do you know what? No, I've seen this story too many times. I'm not falling for it. Yeah, and that's not negative, Tel. For me, the word I would describe is I'm just being cautious. That's
I get that, Diesel. I totally get where you're coming from. But like I explained earlier, the way that I see it is, even if you're an Arteta and You know it's a results business, like you keep saying, and things like that. All that matters today is that we got the 3 points. That's all that matters. We're Arsenal through and through. Doesn't matter if Arteta's won. Doesn't matter if Arsenal teams won. It's Arsenal. We've got the 3 points. We move forward, right? Then you can say, right, my feelings are low that we're still in the same boat as where we are. Do you know what I mean? I still am not happy with this player, that player, or that player, whatever. That's what I'm trying to say. Not just coming out with the negatives because we've won straight away. That's it. Oh, it's only Burnley. We should have been smashing these 3 or 4.
Listen. There will be a lot of Arsenal fans right now on social media. You go on Twitter right now, I guarantee you, right, you'll see 1 or 2 saying,
easy hander. There you go, Diesel.
Diesel,
there you go here. This is what the consensus will be all day. This team is shit. Winning just prolongs our suffering. That's exactly what most of these Arsenal Arteta out ones were saying. You know, OP loses to get him out and things like that. You should never want your team to lose to get a manager out. Not even I wanted that when Emery was here. You know that. I went still every game. I still was predicting that we'd win games and things like that because I'm Arsenal through and through. I want us to win.
Do you know what, right? I'm going to be totally honest with you, yeah? Totally honest with you. If before this game, going into this game today, right? If I had a guarantee, just say, right, someone said to me, what would you prefer, Arsenal to win today or Arsenal to lose? But if Arsenal do lose, there is a guarantee this man will get sacked. I would have taken the loss. No, you listen, I'm big enough and ugly enough, right, to admit that live on stream right now. I know there's a part of you thinking, wow, Diesel, man, you can't be. But you know what? For me, it's about the long term because every time this manager wins a game, he's just safer and safer and safer. And for me, long term, he's not the man. He's not. The majority of these players, they don't like playing under him. Some of it, Aubameyang, in my opinion, he's finished. But from what I keep hearing, a lot of the way he's playing now is down to this manager. You know what I'm saying? And if everyone's telling me that under a new manager we'd see the old Aubameyang, I don't agree with that. I think he's finished. That's my personal opinion. But contrary to popular opinion, that's what everybody thinks. I do not think this manager is the right man for this club going forward. I want the elite. I do. I always have. I've never strayed from it. And as much as you disagree with me on that, the one thing you can't say is I've changed my mind within 6 months. I've always maintained this. Always, same as you have. But I've always maintained this. I would never, ever change it. That's my honest opinion. If I wouldn't want Arsenal to lose this game and there was a rumour that he might... No. If there was a guarantee he would walk if we lost today, I'd take the loss. I would. But then I wouldn't fall into the same trap because me and you wanted Arsene Wenger gone so much. I was coming on here saying, do you know what? I'll take anyone. Anyone. I don't care who it is. I just want this man gone. Now, I want Arteta out of this club, but I'm not sitting here saying I'll take anyone. I just want him gone because for me, that's not rectifying the problem. Someone yesterday put in the chat and Eddie Howe, right? No, not good enough. I don't want because that for me, you might as well keep Arteta. Right, if you're going to get rid of someone, right, a manager you've got to bring in the next manager and make sure he's better, right? Do you know what I'm saying? And for me, someone like a Conte would be absolutely ideal. Yeah, tactician, very smart, tactically astute. That's what I want. You know what I mean? Pick from the pool of the best managers in the world. Go into that. Go to the top table in that canteen, like I keep saying, and pick one of those managers who's eating from the top table. That's just me.
But the only problem with that is, Diesel, the only problem with that is, like I've been saying for a long, long time, since the beginning, even before Arteta, you know this, is that even Conte himself come out and said the reason why he didn't take the Tottenham job, and the reason why he won't take the Arsenal job is because he doesn't want a 2-year project. He doesn't want that. These managers that are elite want to come into a club that they can buy the players that they want. And obviously they want to win things straight away, which I understand. I've not got a problem with that. I understand that. Obviously, if they Chelsea sack Tuchel now and they go out and got Conte again or Allegri or whoever, that's what this is. See, what people do is like all the Arteta outs is they take something what I say and they misunderstand what I'm saying with it. This is the problem, I think, right? Because what I'm saying is even you know this, Diesel. Whoever goes into Chelsea next, let's be real. They've only got to go and get one or two players of their choice that they want. The foundations are all there for them to go in there and just carry on with the jobs. It's true. I know that you don't like that word and you carry on with it and whatever. Same as at Man City.
I love that word. I love that word.
When Pep goes. That's why Pep wouldn't come to Arsenal when we wanted him. Because he knew that we was like the Titanic. We were so far falling down the pecking order. If it was the season after the undefeatables, Pep would have wanted to come to us then and take over? I bet you any money he would have done. Would you agree with that, Diesel?
No, I'll tell you why. You just said there that Conte wouldn't, managers of that ilk wouldn't come to Arsenal because they don't want a 2-year project. They want to come in and
he said it and all himself.
I don't recall it, but I'm not saying you're a liar. I haven't seen him openly come out and say I would not go to Tottenham or Arsenal. I've not seen that, right? However, we all know everyone's got a price. Money talks, and as we do pay extremely well, and we're in London, which is a big pull for a lot of managers. Let's be honest, right? It's the same. It's the same with players. Everybody has their price.
Yep.
So do I think it's impossible to get him? No, I don't. I just think Arsenal ain't got the balls to. Because if they had the ambition to, I think they could quite easily get him. Pick up the phone, blank check, name your price, right? Come on, tell. It's all about money, right? Let's be honest. It always is. But what I would say to you is, you're saying about a project, yeah? I said to you earlier on, when you look at this squad, Tel, it's not like we've got a squad of kids here, right? We've got the makings of a very good squad. And I've said this before, right? I've said this even last season.
No.
When you look at what we've got, forget the Deadwood. I'm not on about the Deadwood. Forget the Deadwood. Right? I'm not about the Deadwood. Yeah. Right? I'm not. Because what you're basically saying is these 6 new players who have come in have elevated us to stratospheres. No, they haven't.
No. Not yet. Not yet. No. Come on. Don't get carried away. They're a lot better than what we had.
Are they?
What? So you don't think Tommy, how do you pronounce his name?
Tomiyasu.
At the moment, you don't think he looks much better, much more solid than what Bellerin was?
Yeah, but that's 2 games, and not only that.
Well, that's just 2 games. That's what I'm saying. Every time
Cedric play at
the moment.
Every time we've seen Cedric play at right back, I don't think Cedric's been bad.
But that's what I said. At the moment, they're a lot better than what they was.
Yeah, but you're saying at the moment, but then when I'm saying not yet.
We can only say at the moment because we don't really know how they're going to play. But the Diesel, listen.
You're the one who needs to calm down, right?
But listen, what I'm saying is that
Ramsdale's coming. Is he levels above Leno? Well, no, he's not, is he? Right?
Well, we don't know yet. But he looks much more comfortable, doesn't he? In the 2 games that we've seen him in.
Yeah,
but this is what I'm saying. So this is where the negativity always comes in. No. This is what I'm saying. Is that no, he's not gonna succeed. That's what you're saying. He's not gonna succeed. Not that we can only see what he can do.
Did I say that?
You're not saying it like that. What you're saying is no, that Ramsdale's come in, and let's be honest, we didn't want him. He's gonna be crap. Tomiyasu, we don't know who he is. We never heard of him. He's gonna be crap. This is what I'm saying. Yeah. Like I just said.
That's what I said.
Said, Diesel. Right. In the first 2 games that we've seen them play this season, because that's the only games that they're played in, the first 2 games, are they better than what you're seeing already, like from last season? Would you say at the moment that Tomiyasu looks better than Bellerin at this precise moment?
Bellerin, yes. Bellerin, yes.
Okay, right.
Bellerin, yes, but Bellerin wasn't the only one who was playing it right back there.
Hold up, is Ben White better than
Cedric
and all them?
Hey?
Is Ben White better than Chambers, Holding, or anything? Do you feel comfortable with him?
No, I don't.
Right, no. Okay, what about the Congo with Shaq?
But I'm not making it up. I don't rate Ben White. I've told you that. I don't.
No, but I'm just saying. All right, what about the Congo with Shaka, El Neni?
The Congo, yes.
Right, so that's 2 players out.
Not levels. No,
I'm not saying who's saying levels.
But promising signs. He's been our player of the season so far, let's be honest.
That's what I'm saying. But you wouldn't say that if you were just talking about it. That's what I'm saying.
I've said it in every stream I do.
No, you
Right?
don't. You don't.
Who else have we got? Odegaard. Yes,
Odegaard.
He played well today. Great free
He
kick.
played well last week and all.
But last season, he didn't do nothing. His output is terrible, right?
Right, he didn't do nothing.
I know what you're saying, but we can only talk about as of right now. Right now, yeah. Do I look at Odegaard and think, oh my God, this he's levels above what we had? No, he's not.
I'm not saying who's saying level. Not. But who said level? Have I ever come on and
because
said...
we finished 8th till, so we need players to propel us 4 places above where
we don't know where we're going to finish yet, do we? This is what I'm saying. We don't know. You're automatically saying that we're going to finish below 8th or 8th. That's what I'm saying.
No, I didn't say that. What I'm saying is we need players, right? We need players in, right, to get us 4 places above where we finished for the last 2 seasons. Right. What that means is we need top 4. Right, these 6 players who he's brought in. Do I look at these players right now?
Exactly.
Right now, and look at it. Do I look at these players and think we are going to get top 4 because of those 6 players? They are the missing links that we need in order to get us from 8th to 4th. And on the way up those 4 places, we're bypassing Leicester, Everton, Villa, West Ham. Are these players the players who are going to do it? Based on what we've seen so far, 3 losses, 2 wins. 3
losses. Why was them?
You ask me right now, Sportsman's Bet Diesel, right? Can you see us getting top 4 this season with these new players? No.
Top 4. We've already said that. We've already said top 4 is going to be really hard to get in there because you've already got 4 teams.
Oh, it's impossible.
It's not impossible. How's it impossible?
No, but
nothing's impossible. Nothing's impossible. What I'm saying to you is what I'm saying is that if you can take in consideration that you already think that Man City and Chelsea are going to be either one of them 2 are going to win the league, that's 2 places already gone. And then you've got Man United, and a lot of people say Man United are going to be there because of Ronaldo. So that's 3 places already gone. So you're fighting for 1 spot with Liverpool, Leicester, like you said, and Tottenham and all the other teams. But we should automatically get there, shouldn't we? Because we're the Arsenal. That's what you're saying. What you're forgetting is that don't worry about the other 3 teams because the other 3 teams are already there. We're going to fight for that 1 spot and we should be at 4th spot. That's what you're saying.
No, what you're saying is it's very hard to get top 4. So,
of course it is.
It's hard. Let's shy away from it and not
shy away from it.
Let's not attempt it. It's hard.
No one says shy away from it.
No, I'm saying.
What I'm saying is that
but the way you're talking.
Right, okay. What I'm doing then is
it's defeatist.
No. What I will do is that I will lie to myself.
You're too worried about what Man City are doing and Liverpool and Tottenham.
I'm not worrying.
No, they're not worried about us. They're not talking about us.
They're not worried about
them.
Of course, they're not worried about us. What I'm saying to you is that what I will do is in future, then I will sit here and I will lie to try and get more likes and more subscribers and things like that, and lie to everyone else and say, well, Arsenal should be getting top 4, and that's it. We should be getting top 4. Fuck Man City, fuck Liverpool, fuck Chelsea. Don't worry about all their teams and the foundations that they've built over the years and what great players they've got. And Chelsea can put out 3 different teams, same as Man City. They could put out 3 different teams and all different. I won't take that into consideration because we're the Arsenal. We are the Arsenal, and we should be in top 4.
No, so I'm classed as negative, but see what you're just saying there. For me, that's negative then.
But no, that's what I'm saying. Is that what you want me to sit here and say? Because I don't believe that.
Do you not look at this squad and think with a better? No, there's no point asking you because I know what the answer is going to be.
Well, no. That's what I'm saying. You automatically think
you are Arteta the first ones to turn around and say, even if Mikel does get sacked, who else? We might as well keep him because who else are we going to get in to do this?
We might as well
no one's going to want to come in to do it, so we might as well keep. So let's just keep what we've got because we can't get anyone else. That's a brilliant reason, right, to keep this manager because we can't get anyone else. Do you know what I mean? That is the narrative, right, that I'm hearing. And I guarantee you now, go on Twitter right now or Instagram, Burnley, right? We played well today, actually. I'll give him their due because this was going to be a tough game. We all said that. I'm not saying it, but I guarantee you right now, you go on there, there'll be a lot of Arsenal fans saying,
I'm against that.
On one side of the coin, calm down, it's only Burnley.
To be honest, I think the first half was a lot better than the second half. I think the second half we sat back and we let them come on to us too much.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't think we attacked as much as we should have done in the second half. what I am happy with, obviously, is that we look more solid, even when they're on the ball. But obviously, it is Burnley. They're not going to be the great. No disrespect to them, they're not a Man City or a Liverpool or a Chelsea. Obviously, once we play them with this team, with this 11, then that's when I will be able to turn around and say to you, do you know what? These players like Tommy Yazoo, like Lokonga, I don't think they're going to be able to do it. But we don't know that yet because they haven't played against them teams yet. Yes,
That's
we played Man
That's
City.
the players. My issue isn't with the players. My issue is with this manager. These players have just, as you rightly said, these players have just rocked up, right? Bit unfair to judge them so early. I get that. I can judge him, though. I can judge him. He's been here long enough, right? You just said it there, yeah? We sat back in the second half. Why do these players think we're 1-0 up, we're done? Go for the kill, right? Now, as I keep saying, this is a manager who came from Man City. Worked under the best manager, in my opinion, in world football, right? Seen the tactics behind. You know what we don't see, what we're not privy to in the dressing room, right? You're 1-0 up, and you just said it, Tel, and you're right. In the second half, it was like, yeah, we're 1-0 up, that's enough, right? Chelsea, Man City, they go for the throat. Yes, they've got better players, Tel, but we were in control of this, right, for most of the game. When you look at that 11, we've got enough ability in that 11, right, to have thought, you know what? Let's go for the throat. Let's get a few here, right? But we don't, right? We don't even look like we're 1-0 up, right? Cautious now. We've got to be, and you think, hang on a minute, we could get another 2 or 3 here, right? Build up our, goal difference. Imagine that winning today, 3-4-0. What confidence that would take going into the. But it's a 1-0. Norwich again, 1-0, and you look at it and you think. We're not. These are teams. With all due respect, Tel, these are teams we should be slapping up. When you look at our 11 compared to theirs, compared to Norwich's, we should be slapping these teams up, but we're not. And I think a lot of Arsenal fans. And I know you're going to say, but it's all at the end of the day, it's the result, right? Yes, to an extent, it is Tel. But you know what? We were -8 the other day, right? Get some goals because goals breeds confidence. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right? No. I'll tell you what breeds confidence. I'll tell you what breeds confidence is getting the 3 points, winning, and no injuries for me. I said it at the beginning of the game. I'm happy today. Am I happy with the performance overall? Of course not. I want to be smacking them 3 or 4-0. Of course I do. I want to see us getting goals.
Yeah, but we're not playing Norwich with Burnley every week.
Am I happy we got 3 points?
Unless we shape up. Yeah. Say
that again.
I said it would be great if we was playing the likes of Burnley and Norwich week in, week out. It'd be beautiful. But we're not.
Of course it would be.
You know what I mean? So we need to shape up pretty quickly. Yes. Take the chances when they appear. Right. Again, in this game, again, we don't take risks. I said this before. We don't take enough risks. Everyone needs to have a pass. Right. We just want to walk the ball into the net. And that was reminiscent of when Wenger was here. Right. This was before Arteta even got here. Yeah. We don't take enough risks. Do you know what I mean? Take a shot. How many times have we done a watch along where they take the shot and they've actually scored from it? You think, see? Do you know what I'm saying? Test that keeper.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I get that. But like I said, if anybody is unhappy today because we've won, we've got 3 points, and they're negative because, it's only Burnley. We've only won by 1-0. We've only scored 1-0. You know what I mean? All this does is cement Arteta in a job. What a load of old rubbish. That's what I'm saying. What a load of old rubbish, because then you're going against your own self. You're going against your own self. It doesn't matter if you want Arteta out. I've not got a problem with that. But ultimately, we want Arsenal to win. Arsenal won today. We got 3 points. We move forward. We got Tottenham next week. We should all be getting behind the team. Not the manager, if you don't agree with the manager, but we should all be getting behind the team. We've got the North London derby at home next week. I know anyway, personally, after last week's game against Norwich.
Where is that? That's at the Emirates, isn't it?
Yeah, it's at the Emirates. The crowd is going to be absolutely buzzing next week. And if we do get that win next week against Tottenham, it's going to be fantastic. I'm telling you. I can't wait. Can't wait to get back there. Can't wait to get into the crowd. And I just hope, honestly, I hope, fingers crossed, that we get the 3 points and we smash Tottenham. And
you know what, right? Just Rufus Cooner, as much as I love you, brother, right? Come on, yeah, you know we do, yeah. It's This is the sort of comment.
Exactly. No, that's true.
No. This is the sort of comment, right, that really, really winds me up, right? It's hard when City, United, Chelsea are spending 100 billion on one player and we are penny pinching. When do we penny pinch? Right? Have we not spent £4.5 million in the last 4 years? We've spent more than Chelsea in the last 6 years, right? Short memories, a lot of fans. All they look at is the transfer window just gone. Look at it, base it on the last 5 or 6 years. No one spent more than us. Yeah, we spent the most in Europe this season, right? We overpaid by 25 million on Ben White. English, and obviously you always pay a premium on English.
How have we overpaid if we don't know where he's going to be? This is what I'm saying again.
No.
He's not, in your opinion, Diesel.
He's not worth 50 million, right? We all know English players come with a premium. We all know that. You've admitted that. When we first spoke about these Ben White links, you admitted that every English player has a premium. So if you're buying an English player,
I agree with that.
Ultimately, you know there is
over the budget.
There is always an additional 10 to 15 million pounds.
I didn't say I agree with that on English players. Yes, I
you agree with that. You agree with that
on English players. On English players.
Ben English, obviously French. What is it?
It doesn't matter if he's English. I'm not saying. I think Ben White will be worth 50 million.
Is he English?
I think Ben White. Yeah, I said that.
On English players, he has a premium, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Right. Okay. Straight away, you've overpaid. Straight away, you're paying a premium. You've overpaid straight away.
But what difference it make if he has a great season this season?
He wasn't.
Exactly, but he's not going to.
He's not going to. Right?
But we all know he
went into the England squad. So that,
do you understand my argument? You're saying he's not going to.
In his contract, if you break into the England squad, not the team, the squad, yeah, you automatically.
It doesn't matter about England. Listen, you're not listening to what I'm saying.
It's overpriced.
Right, he's overpriced.
Right? We did a survey now of the Arsenal fan base. Did we overpay for Ben White? 99% fan, yes, we did. Right?
Diesel.
We overpaid.
I'm saying is that we don't know.
Arsenal pay.
We don't know.
Top dollar. Yeah,
we don't know. Like you said again,
a lot of money.
You said about 10 minutes ago.
So all this penny, that is a poor excuse.
You said. You said 10 minutes ago. You just said 10 minutes ago again. Go back and watch it again. You said 2 minutes ago that really we're being harsh on the players that have just come in because they've only just come in, right? He's only just come in.
Yeah,
he's only just come in.
Yeah,
we don't know we don't know how he's going to turn out.
He
could turn out and be really good. He could turn out and be really good, couldn't he?
He can't hit a ball.
Diesel, answer the question. He could turn out and be
23 years of age and not hit a ball.
Diesel,
let me ask you that.
Hold up. Answer my question first, and I'll answer yours. He could turn out to be really good, couldn't he?
Yes, it's possible. Yes,
he could, and he could turn out to be really
crap. Okay. So we're paying for potential again, are we? Is that what we're doing? We're paying for potential.
Hold up.
Yeah, we're paying for potential.
You're saying, like he could do,
potential.
That he won't make it. He won't make it, and he'd be crap.
Did I say that? He can't hit a ball, Till.
Diesel, that's not the question. Can he hit a ball? I'm asking you a question, right? You're saying that we're paid over the odds. You're saying we're paid over the odds.
Guys in the chat, people in the chat, did we pay over the odds for Ben White? Right? Is it just me? Answer me now. Everyone in the chat, put your question in right now. Your answer. Did we overpay for Ben White? Whether it's 5 million, 10 million, 20 million, 25, 15, it's irrelevant. Did we overpay for Ben White? Yes or no? If I'm wrong, I'll shut up.
Diesel, what I'm saying to you is the way that you said it is that we've paid over the odds for him, so that automatically means that he's going to turn out to be crap and he's not the player that you wanted anyway. That's what I'm saying. That's the way it comes across. Yes or no?
Till, we're paying for potential.
Yes or no?
Are you happy with that?
What?
Are you happy with that? Let me tell you something. Under this manager and this, if there was ever a chance, right, for Ben White, to shut me up and actually become a right good player for us, it ain't going to happen under this manager and his coaching team. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Right.
That is a fact. I will stand by that. Getting a better manager, maybe he will repay what we showed out of him.
This is where it's all coming out. Then
he can't hit the ball. Right? Can't hit the ball. Right? As you know, my son is 8 years old. I take him football training. The very first thing they're taught as defenders is how to hit the ball. This player can't hit the ball.
Right, okay.
How can you be 50 million worth of kit?
Yeah.
Right? Be a centre half, 6'3" or whatever it is he is. Yeah.
Yep.
And not to be an aerial. Not having. Surely
Right,
that's one of the key attributes for a centre half. Am
So
I
this is what
wrong?
I'm saying. Hold up.
Am I wrong?
Not only do you
Am
want
I
us,
wrong?
hold up.
But
Not
because
only do
Mikel
you want us
Arteta
to
bought him,
lose,
if
not
Unai
only do
Emery
you
had
want us
bought
to
Ben
lose-
White, you'd be slagging him off right now. Because
Hold up,
Mikel
hold up,
Arteta bought
hold
him,
up. So not only do
you
you
will
want
hide
us to
behind him,
lose,
yeah?
after
Because we
listening
have
to that,
another pretty boy at the club. That's
Hold
all
up.
it is, Terry. It's
Hold
all
up,
about
hold
the
up.
looks. It's all
This
about the
is
looks.
what I mean about all the
Facts.
negativity all the time, Diesel, right?
No,
So,
I want players to come in and do it now, Terry. Now.
You've
Now.
already
All this
said,
potential, paying for
come out
potential.
with,
No.
you've already come out with that you would
Clarence
want
Speaks,
us to lose.
overpaid. Mike England, we overpaid.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I've not got a
AJ
problem with
Bryant,
that.
we overpaid. Warren, we
I've not
paid
got a
double
problem
for
with
what he's
that.
worth.
I've not got a
Yeah?
problem with that.
Ben
What
White
I'm
is
saying
30
is,
million, no more. Yeah,
yes,
I mean, are we all wrong, Tel? London boy, we overpaid for
Diesel,
Ramsdale as well.
Diesel.
Yes, we
Let me
overpaid.
answer that.
Ten,
Let me
yes, we
answer that.
overpaid.
Let me answer
Eminem's,
it.
yes, we overpaid. London boy,
Let me answer it.
My
Let
God.
me answer it.
There
Let
you
me
go.
answer it. What I said was,
We're all wrong,
even
people.
yourself,
We're all
10
wrong.
minutes ago said that we're being very harsh on the players that have just come in because we don't know, do we? It's only 2 games. It's only 2 games yet. He could turn out to be really good. But obviously, on the other hand, he could turn out to be really rubbish and we're paid well over the odds. It's 50-50. No one's going to know yet until further down the line. But what you're doing is saying we're paid right over the odds. He can't header a ball. He's crap anyway, and I didn't want him. Which I understand. That's fine. That's not a problem. But just come out and say that.
Words in my mouth, Till, right? Can
That's
we?
what you said.
And so, as fans, we can't sit on an Arsenal podcast right now, and we can't determine whether a player that we paid for was overpriced.
That you think. That's
So
what I'm saying. You think that
you
we're paid over the odds.
So you don't.
I don't think we're paid over the odds yet. No, I don't.
Because Mikel Arteta signed him.
No, because I like Ben White. And I'm hoping
that he didn't even know of him before we come here, Till.
What do you mean didn't know him?
Oh, so you watched him season in, season out, yeah?
I didn't say that I watched him season in, season out, but obviously I know him.
Just
like you knew Max Aarons. Just like you knew Ben Dira. Just like you knew Max Aarons.
Your mind's made up.
We haven't even heard of Ben Dira, have we? Since he's been
your mind's made up.
Have we?
So any player Mikel Arteta buys, you're happy with, yeah?
No. What I'm saying is, I'm going to give him a chance. I'm going to give him a chance because these are these players that he wanted, and they're at our club now. We can't do nothing about it now. I'm not saying that.
No, hang on. That wasn't the question, right? It's not about giving him a chance. I don't knock you. I ain't knocking you for that, right? But giving him a chance is very different to me sitting on here saying, I think we overpaid for that player. So because
you're saying he can't enter the way you're saying it.
That player.
I don't think you're saying it, Diesel, is
that me saying he's crap? Because I think we overpaid.
You're basically saying we've overpaid for him. He can't header a ball. He shouldn't really be in the team. Let's be honest. You don't want him in the team. You didn't want him. That's what I'm saying. You've already come out and said.
This Project Youth.
Hold up.
You're behind that, aren't you? Yeah.
Said that you wanted us to lose.
Potential, though, aren't you?
Be happy for us to lose if Arteta gets sacked.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So what
I
I'm
want
saying
players
is,
for now to come in and do the business now. You don't. You're happy with just getting players like the process at the moment is buying players 23.
I'm happy. I'm backing Arteta.
Fingers crossed.
I'm backing Arteta.
What if they don't?
These are the players that he wanted.
These are the players that he wanted. You don't want to win. You don't want to win nothing.
I want to win. We won today. We won today.
Like I said to you, you're happy to go. You're happy to go and meet up with the blokes, have a few beers in the Tollington, and go home. You're not interested in number one. You're not interested in trophies. You're not interested in players.
I'm not interested in trophies. I'm not interested in trophies. When we've only won an FA Cup under this manager,
Arsene Wenger,
we won the Charity Shield.
Arsene Wenger was knocking you for doing that. Right? We did a stream where you was knocking Arsene Wenger and me as well. Why are we always buying players who might do it in 5 years? Why are we always paying for potential? Why can't we buy players who can come in right now and do the business now? All we've bought this summer is players who they might, in 5 years, they potentially could be, yeah? Why can't we get players in and do it now? Why can't we get established players to come in and do it now? Why is it always in 2 years he could? In 3 years he could. In 4 years he might. Why is it always? Why not do a mix, a blend? Why is it always this Project Youth? Are you behind that? So you're okay for 5, 6, another 7, 8. Do you know what,
Another
man?
7, 8 years. That's what I'm saying. They're so extravagant. It's unbelievable. And coming out of your mouth just a minute ago,
Look,
you said
our club doesn't have the winning mentality.
Hold up,
why, Rufus? Because our fan base.
Hold up here,
That's why,
because
mate.
I think the chat room be able to back me up for once on this one, right? They'd be able to back me up for once on this one. You just come out with the silly rubbish that I don't care about trophies. Who was the one that always bigged up?
You don't know.
Hold up. Who was the one that always bigged up Arsenal and when Arteta won the FA Cup and the Charity Shield? And then who get put it down? All you Arteta rats at the time that didn't want him here. The FA Cup is nothing now, Hotel. It's nothing. The Charity Shield is a charity match now. What are you talking about?
Are we wrong?
Who was more bothered about trophies then? Was it me or was it yous?
Are we wrong, though?
There you go. On that note, Diesel, I'm out, son. I'm out. I need to shoot off. I will probably be doing a stream later on tonight, doing a reaction show. I don't know if you'll be on, Diesel. If you want to come on, mate, obviously you're more than welcome. But obviously, you've probably got to go into your diary, same as all the others. Make up your excuses now for next week, the North London derby. How on earth can we get these people on Twitter to turn against Arteta now? He's 1-2. It's the worst thing that could have happened. The worst thing that could have happened was playing these 11 today. The worst thing today was Arsenal getting 3 points.
Read that, Tel. Read that. Warren knows you well.
Clearly, Terry, you don't care about Arsenal. Okay, it's not a problem. I'm kissing the badge.
We have bought players that won't take us forward.
Celebrate.
The priority was to get us back into European football. Thank you, Jeff. What was it? Arteta said to Willian, give me 3 years, Willian, and we'll win the Champions League. No, but Terence doesn't mention that, though, does he? No, because that backs up my argument. So let's not mention that.
I'm going to go and celebrate now, people. Arsenal won 3-0.
We're going to win the league now. We're going to win the league. We beat Burnley 1-0 and Norwich 1-0. So we're the worst teams in the league.
I'm going to go and do somersaults. I'm going to go and do somersaults downstairs.
You're going to have a threesome with Liddell and that Julian who's on your level as well. My God, 3 of us, a little trio. Go on.
You carried on, Diesel, because honestly, I need to shoot, mate. You carried on.
Oh, no, I bet you do. Now, go on. I don't want to get in the way of true love. Go on, mate.
Listen, everyone, thank you very much for coming over. I really appreciate it. I'm zoning out now. Obviously, I'm going to leave you with the most important man on this channel, and that is Diesel.
No, I'm going. I've had enough. I'm going.
Oh, you're going on. Sorry, mate. If you got to cook them steaks. They're going to go to waste otherwise. But hopefully there'll be a stream later on tonight. Keep your notifications on, everyone. Really appreciate it. Hopefully I'll do one tonight. If not, we'll be tomorrow. And we've got Tottenham next Saturday. Is it Saturday? It's Saturday, isn't it? 3 o'clock. No, not 3 o'clock. No, it's Sunday. Next Sunday at 4:30. Next Sunday at 4:30. I'm fucking fuming with that. Because I can't bloody can't drink.
That's the 26th, isn't it?
It's the 18th today, so 26th, yeah.
Oh, shit, I'm at that day. Oh. Yeah.
We just have to do a stream on the night time, Diesel.
Yeah, we'll do that. All right.
You know what I mean? You can't help it if you're out, so it's not a problem, mate. And obviously, I'll be at the game. So, but we'll have to do a stream, a reaction show afterwards later on in the night. So it's not a problem. We hardly ever miss a Watchalong, let's be honest. So it is what it is, mate.
Yeah.
But everyone, thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much, everyone. Really appreciate it. Diesel, obviously, you're upset. We've got 3 points. We got the win. It's not the way you wanted it to go.
No,
yeah?
I'm fuming. He's still here. I'm fuming. So.
Exactly.
Yep.
Thank you very much, bro. Peace out. Stay safe and see you tonight. Hopefully. Arteta in.